fair.
Okay, so today we're back with everybody, and it is a somewhat full party, minus a couple people. Last time we left off, we met a very important figure, one of the Wild Hunt, and one
They were chill.
of somebody that y'all read about, and y'all knew he was framed for the murder of half of his family, to the point where he was exiled from the island. Ended up wasn't exactly exiled, he just hid away. Well, he was exiled, he chose to hid away on the island with the rest of his family, that being Ragnar Shadowfern. Y'all then made an alliance. He told y'all he will decide if you have his sword, but he gave y'all some help in the forms of the 2 pages of the Grimoire of Skadi. Um, After that, y'all found out that somehow, some way, he made y'all lose your way on the mountain to where it took almost 10 hours to get to the Silver Lake, but only 3 hours to get back home. So y'all ended up back home. Sigurd told y'all he's taken off. He has to go do some stuff in town. And curious, y'all, as y'all are coming out, y'all see Curious walking into the woods with a whole bunch of shit on his shoulders, like a whole bunch of bags and whatnot, all piled up. Uh, and now, what are y'all doing?
Back at the house.
Yes, y'all are now walking. Y'all are walking into the clearing, going into the going to the house.
Did I tag along?
I don't think. Yeah, I don't think
You've been
Meech was
asleep.
there. Meech was working on shit in the house. So you probably would have been pick 2 rooms, and they are somewhat put together. Which 2 rooms would you like to pick?
What was the most crucial one?
A war room.
Yeah, like a kind of like an open floor with a table in the middle, so people could see. Yeah,
The
a war room,
the
a
downstairs.
conference war room. Yeah, downstairs.
I guess where we had the makeshift table.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
what I'm saying. Like down
Oh,
there.
yeah.
Yeah, I cleaned it up.
Okay, so
And
begin
then
turning the living room
Cabro's
into a
room.
war room. Oh, what's Cabron doing?
The Cabro's room, in my room, like, or I guess my room I fixed up.
Okay.
Gotta start somewhere.
That is true. And so everyone else, y'all walk inside, and as y'all are all coming through the door, you see Meech just tidying up some stuff in that main area that you're in, stoking the fire, all that good stuff. Now up to y'all.
Um.
Hmm.
Dude, I don't even.
Help me.
Did y'all get beat up?
No,
Yeah, we got
into a
we
slight
got in a fight.
Turned out all right.
Can I see anything on them that indicates that they were fighting? That bruised up, the
Yes.
bandages around the face.
2 of them, I think. I think it was 2 of them. I don't think I got touched.
Yeah, no, you're fine.
I didn't take damage either.
Arthur's has a bandage on his which leg, left or right?
Left knee.
left knee. He has a bandage on his left knee, and Rose Court has his which shoulder, left or right? Mr. Rose Court?
Oh, did you hear me? I said the right one.
Oh, okay. I didn't hear that. My bad. So on his right shoulder, going across his chest, he has some bandages. I mean, you can see the top part of it, and assuming that it's going down to his chest as well.
Yeah, looks like you guys got ruffled up.
But a flesh wound.
Y'all bring anything good?
Pull out the page of the grimoire.
Yeah.
Not the grimoire.
Ooh.
So
Kira still has the book, so you can just keep them. Is there like a shelf anywhere nearby that we could like hide something like a chest?
I have a bag of holding if you want to just pass them over, and I can just throw them in there because I know he has the book in his bag of holding, so I'll just like pull it out later and give it to him.
Yep. There's that. But yes, there are a couple of bookshelves around if you do just want to throw them on the bookshelf.
Where's the actual grimoire?
Kyrus has it.
Kyrus has it.
Okay. I think I'll just hold on to them for right now.
Okay.
Stuff them in my bag.
He's the old man, right?
Yeah. I feel safer when they are with me.
I mean, no one's gonna hurt an old man. I think it's safe with you.
Sweet old man.
You better stop getting hurt though. To your leg expansions up.
Yes, I think I need to ice this. This is quite painful, actually.
He said I need
Roll a... Never mind, you're good. Go ahead. The cold's
Roll a
been
humor
keeping
check?
it. Nah. I was gonna say infection check, but the
Oh.
cold's been keeping you.
Shit. Yo!
Cold's been keeping you somewhat okay, so it'll be alright.
So, Meech, you've made like a little war room kind of for us, like a planning board or whatever.
I haven't made the planning board because we need the material. Do we have the material to build one? Is anyone
100%.
expertise in that?
There is still materials from the barn left over. If y'all want to use some of that.
Oh my gosh, can we get the doc to do it?
Sure.
He's not here, but the doc and the forge master. Did the forge master go back already?
Yeah, he's been back in town for a while.
Okay, well, if the doc's not here, well, we can build it. Fuck it. I'll say we build one, and we gotta find a globe though. This would be nice too. Is there a globe available in the world?
Globe.
Did you say globe?
He
A
said
globe. A globe.
I don't think they made globes back then, bro.
I would just say it's.
Yo, surely they got a globe.
But I mean,
Surely.
do we even
They
have
would
a
have
map
maps.
of the
They
world?
have magic.
There's maps.
Yeah,
Do we
those
even have a
maps.
map?
Do y'all have a map? No, y'all don't. Could you buy one? Maybe. It'd probably just be of the island, though, I'm gonna be honest.
Yeah. I think it'd be pretty hard to get a whole world map.
I want a globe. I'm gonna. Oh, damn. Okay, I gotta figure something out.
Work on making one.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's what I might do.
Okay.
No.
Mr. Bean, do you go ahead and get started on that board?
He's not here. He's playing.
I don't think he's here. I tried calling him and he didn't answer, so.
He brought him here by force.
Yeah, that's fine. Okay, yeah. He'll go ahead and get started on that. and then so that's probably gonna take me about an hour just to make a shoddy, quick thrown up board. In that time, you can all rest, discuss what happened, discuss your next moves, because once again, y'all don't know when this fight is coming. Y'all don't know who this fight is gonna be with. You just know there's a big fight coming soon. Also, everyone roll me a history check, please.
Oh, easy,
Hmm.
boys.
Plus
I'm,
2.
I'm about to clutch up for us.
Rose Court, you can make it with advantage.
14, 16.
Okay.
22, 19 on the die.
Okay.
24.
Oh my fucking god.
24, baby.
What about me
God
with
damn it.
advantage?
With a 16 on the die, dude. Get absolutely fucked.
Advantage means you
Bruh.
roll 2
Yes.
dice and you choose the larger of the two. Josh.
Me-
Okay, that's what that means. Okay,
Yeah.
thank
Yeah.
God.
So roll 2d20 and then the bigger number, add your modifier, and then tell Carter that.
Meech, yes, because you were standing in the room.
Yikes.
Okay,
Yeah,
let me
Come on,
see.
guys.
Okay, let me roll this again.
I don't know why you just don't roll your real die, bro.
Wow.
I need
Five.
to. I have
Two,
them right in
baby.
front of me.
We are not doing Gucci money over here.
Yeah, you have
It was-
physical die, dude. Just roll those.
Okay.
Ooh. Fucking A.
Oh, wait, okay, here we go. Actually, I didn't even have my thing open. Here we see. Character.
Yeah, that's probably really
For-
important to have.
I think, do I have an advantage in history?
No, but
that
I'm
a thing?
giving you advantage in this situation. Because you were the main person that was there.
Oh, nice. So, my second one, my best one was 12.
Okay, that's okay. So, yeah, for the most part, you all remember. Rose Court said when he got here on a ship full of people in black armor. That is also somewhat concerning to all y'all.
Because they're black.
Yes,
That's crazy.
100%.
That's crazy.
We're being armor racists over here today.
How dare you wear
I'm
ebony
just
armor?
Ebony armor is crazy, dog.
Okay.
Remember RuneScape armor? We used to call it black armor. It was hilarious.
Never heard of that in my life. Ebony
Man.
armor is crazy.
That's off of Skyrim.
Ebony it?
What, ebony armor?
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
ebony sword. Yeah, you can make that. Very
The
good.
moon demon armor.
That's scary. I hope that don't
Okay.
kill our
There's only
dude.
one thing I've watched that is ebony.
God
and
damn
it's
it.
not an armor.
Hey.
Yo.
Okay. That's a note. Take that shit out. No, I'm playing. Okay,
God.
so you all remember that. It's on the back of your minds. You don't have much information about it. It's just one of those things that's like, that could be a problem.
Mm,
Does anyone want to explain to Meech what happened on that on the mountain?
hmm. Let me think. So we got into a fight with some black dudes. They're pretty tough. I almost died. Technically, I did die, but I came back to life. We ended up defeating them, and on our way to see some what do you call those people in the woods? I can't remember the name.
Yeah, man.
People of the woods?
Wild hunt.
The
Yeah,
Wild
there you
Hunt. There
go.
we go. Thank you. We met the Wild Hunt, and they're pretty chill. They invited us in. I think they liked our stuff, fighting black people, and so they said they think about helping us one day, and that was basically the sum of what we did. We also got that book.
We also talked to the Shadow Raven clan,
Shadowfern.
Yes.
or Shadowfern clan, which we thought was gone from the island, but they're all living in somewhat of an illusion barrier,
Mhm.
Mhm.
and Yeah, they're actually on the island. But it's because the leader of the Shadow Ferns had been exiled, but he came back and joined the Wild Hunt. He's one of their generals now.
Mm.
So that's
Is that the same guy that got exiled by?
Yep.
I think that's
Yep.
basically it, right?
Wow.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
so he wasn't gone.
Mm-hmm. He was there
Yeah.
chilling.
I should have gone. But at least I got the room fixed up. That was nice. All right. How'd y'all get the pages?
Ragnar provided them to us.
So Ragnar gave y'all the
Good fellow.
pages as a sign of good faith. He didn't say he would fight for you just yet, but he gave you the
Mhm.
pages as a sign of good faith.
Did anyone read them?
I think we read them.
Yeah. So one of the
read that?
pages.
Do you have it on a doc?
Yeah, I do. I believe I sent it. But one of the pages is a summoning of the Wild Hunt. And the other one gives a description of what the Wild Hunt is. A true
Mhm.
description of what the Wild Hunt is, and besides the fables and the legends. Would you like me to read it?
Yes.
Or- Yeah. Oh, never mind. I didn't send it. My bad, guys.
Mm. I will take the read.
Okay. Give me 2 seconds.
For I cannot read.
That's fine. Me neither.
He gave me a crossword puzzle one time for Christmas.
I don't know, I was pretty good at AR.
Okay. So, the first page is the one that just describes the Wild Hunt. The Wild Hunt of Scotty. The howls of the wolves echoes across the frozen peaks, and the thunder of the hooves rumble off in the distance. When the Wild Hunt rides, none can escape its reach, led by the mistress of winter herself, Scotty. The hunt claims the souls of the unworthy and strikes fears into those who walk the path of the living. The origins. The Wild Hunt is an ancient force tied to the cold, desolate lands of the north, where winter reigns and the wilderness holds dominion. The hunt is said to ride during the darkest of nights of the year, when the veil between the worlds is the thinnest. Those who have seen the hunt pass are said to be marked by fate, either to be taken by the hunt itself or to fulfill some great destiny. In Scotty's realm, the hunt is a force of nature, a symbol of her power over life and death, and the unforgiving wilderness. The purpose. The Wild Hunt rides to collect the souls of those who have wronged nature, dishonored the gods, or are fated to meet their end. It is also said to be a harbinger of great change, wars, natural disasters, or even the fall of kingdoms. The hunt can be a force of punishment, but can also be of protection, chasing away malevolent spirits and bringing justice to the forsaken. Powers and signs. The howling winds. As the hunt approaches, the winds grow fierce and the skies darken unnaturally. The cries of wolves and the echoes of hooves signal the arrival of Scotty and her spectral hunters. Phantom riders. The hunt is composed of ghostly figures on horseback, often accompanied by wolves and stags and other wild creatures. Though they are not fully of this world and cannot be harmed by mundane weapons. Soul reaping. Those marked by the hunt's passings may find themselves hunted, only to be atoning for their transgressions, or through the intervention of Scotty's chosen, can they escape the hunt's grasp. The frozen path. The ground upon which the hunt rides becomes marked with frost, and plants wither in its wake. The path is the hunt brain. This is the path the hunt travels, a deadly sign for those in its path. The second page. Do you wish for me to continue?
Yes.
Summoning the wild hunt. While dangerous and unpredictable, the wild hunt can be called upon in times of great need. But doing so is fraught with peril. Only those deeply attuned to Scotty's will or her chosen champions can dare to attempt this ritual. Ritual to summon the wild hunt. And if y'all want to have a conversation, just say hey, and then start talking. Okay.
Okay.
Ritual to summon the wild hunt. To summon the wild hunt, the practitioner must first perform the ritual on a frozen night under a full moon. The summoning requires a great sacrifice, something deeply tied to the natural world, such as the heart of a great beast, or horn, or the essence of an ancient tree.
I sacrificed myself.
No, John,
Distribute.
Oh,
not Mr. Bean.
Bean, no!
The ritual words are inscribed in the ancient tongues of Scotty's followers. By the breath of winter and the blood of the earth, I call upon the riders who roam the night. Scotty, hear me. Send forth your hunt to claim what is owed. By Thang and Frost we ride as one. Once the invocation is spoken, the winds will begin to howl and the wild hunt may answer. If they deem the cause worthy, they will ride at the summoner's command. However, if the summoner is found unworthy, they may become the hunt's next prey. And y'all are all pretty familiar with this by now from having letters from Ragnar, seeing his scribbled notes on the other pages, being the warnings and the signs and whatnot. Page notes, warnings. The wild hunt is not easily controlled. Once summoned, they are bound to no mortal will, and their judgment is swift. Signs of the hunt. Animals in the wild may behave strangely before the hunt rides. Wolves howl in unison, birds flee in masses, and even the most hardened warriors feel a primal fear and chill. Scotty's favor. Those who possess Scotty's favor may be spared from the wild hunt's wrath, but the reasons for the hunt The hunt's wrath, but the reasons for the hunt's choices are known only to the goddess herself. And that is the end of the 2 pages.
So,
You gonna take your classic thinking stance, Meech? Crisscross applesauce
Yeah.
on the floor?
yeah,
You got it.
I'm devising a plan because, yeah, I mean, they're wolves. This is a mountainous region. There has to be a lot of them. They'd be perfect weapons.
The wolves?
Wolves.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna take Cabron off my shoulder and start petting him.
Okay. It helps you
Just
focus.
holding him in my hand.
So it looks like we have to look for the signs for when we can actually even use the wild hunt.
look into how we might be able to gain more of Scotty's favor as well.
Mm-hmm. Whenever Scotty needs us, we will beckon.
Everyone roll a perception check, por favor.
Oh yeah.
Perception.
Mm-hmm.
That one.
14.
Do I have advantage?
Yes.
17.
Okay.
Wait, plus what? Wait, was it perception?
Yep.
Plus 8. Oh shit.
17.
Jesus Christ.
Okay.
25
Okay.
for Vlad. I got an
Let's
at
go
one.
25 basically for me.
Yeah. Alright. So, you all, everyone but Dave, he's a little bit too caught up in thought at the moment. Not that you're not paying attention, it's just you're thinking about the other stuff that's more important at the moment. You all feel a shiver go down your spine as standing in the doorframe in black armor coated with ribbons and 2 battle axes at either side with a spear on his back is Ragnar Shadowfern. And he says, gaining favor with the goddess is not easy. I had to do many years of service in the hunt before I even gained to the position of where I am. 5 years in our world is almost an eternity in the hunt. I like what y'all somewhat did with the place. Have you cleaned the 3rd floor?
I haven't even touched it.
Nope.
I didn't even know there was a 3rd floor.
I didn't want to go down there.
I slept there the other day.
I'm gonna stand up and I want to go look at the armor he has on.
Okay.
Is it 3rd floor? Where?
What's a 3rd floor? I was napping when I first got here.
Yeah.
Bunch of dead bodies.
Not no
Like the
more.
remnants of dead bodies.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No dead bodies, just blood.
Bunch of dried blood.
Bunch of blood. Yeah, bunch of blood and a very bad smell.
You can pull the boards up, throw them out.
So we didn't clean.
There's no bodies,
no,
dude.
y'all didn't.
No. I slept in a room that was next door to a blood-soaked
Haunted
room.
mirror, yeah. So,
It's a work in progress.
It'd be like that sometimes, you know?
very well.
Hey, William.
Was good.
Are druids spellcasting wisdom?
Yes.
Yeah, okay.
That was confusing as fuck.
I know if he says William, he's talking to me. Don't
Yes.
worry.
I was
Don't
like,
worry.
What?
My bad.
Don't worry. I understand.
Sorry about that one.
So
Or are you good going?
he's standing there. None of you noticed him walk up at all. You
Menacingly.
all just noticed him poof there.
Kind of
Honestly.
like how the doc does, eh?
Yeah, sorta. Like the doc in his dreams. Or in Meech's dreams.
I don't know how he gets there, but it's not a bad time. It's pretty nice.
Yeah.
It's chill.
So,
Oh,
Meech, this is your first time seeing Ragnar. The armor, just think, the Witcher Wild Hunt armor. Very much so akin to that. His axes, fuck it. His axes on either side are ebony axes from Skyrim.
That's fucking cool.
WME.
And then the spear on his back has a blue ribbon tied right underneath the spearhead, and it seems to be cut off 3/4 of the way down to make it just slightly smaller.
Ooh.
He says, I don't know how you can gain favor with the goddess, but there is a way you can gain favor with me. Need you to
He's listening
go.
to me the whole
listening.
time.
Yeah. I'm everywhere and nowhere all at once. Just sort of how we
That's
work.
cool.
Meech, Vlad, and Dave, roll me a history check with advantage.
Ooh, yummy. Advantage. Thank you.
Mm.
'Cause- Wow.
History check with
17.
advantage.
Cool. 5 and then nat 20. So
19 plus
thanks
2.
for the advantage.
Okay.
21.
Meech.
17.
Okay. You all remember these are the exact words that Lucifer said whenever y'all first met him as well. I am everywhere
Lucifer.
and nowhere at once. Oh, I'm sorry, Peepaw.
Oh, people.
Yep. Old people.
Old PP. Sorry, wrong one.
So he says, there's a town to the north. 2 towns, in fact. One called Burke. I need you to go there, speak with the chieftain, and see if he will join us in this fight. And 2 is another town. This one is on the very, very north side of the island. It's going to be quite hard to get there if you can. It's called Dunhaven. I need you to go there and speak to the chieftain there as well. If you can gain both of these chieftains' favors, then I will fight for you. Because it shows that you can
Oh.
be diplomatic. I have already seen y'all be violent. I now need to see you be diplomatic. With this, oh shit, well I guess y'all kinda need this, don't you? He'll open up his pouch and pull out a scrolled up piece of paper, come over to the board that John has built, and pin it up. It is a map of the island.
Oh, my dog.
Awesome.
He said, "Oh my dog."
Can I pat him on the back?
Sure.
I'm gonna pat him on the back. What is your reaction?
Roll initiative.
How far away are each of these towns? I know you said one's going to be difficult to get to. Is this
So
how
the
difficult?
I just posted the chain of islands that y'all are on. Remember, y'all are on the crab claw looking one.
Yeah, like the horseshoe.
Yeah.
The horseshoe in the
so
bottom left or the middle?
the middle, the very middle.
Okay. Middle, got it.
So everything that is considered Ulfheim is the middle, the island, the small island right next to it on the bottom right, and the small island on the top right. All of that is considered Ulfheim.
Okay.
So where y'all are is the bottom. What's that? The bottom left side of the island right now. That is where Jackenfjord is, and y'all are just a little bit inland to that. Because remember, this is a somewhat largest island.
Like where
Okay.
the dark brown turns to light brown, we're in like the middle of that kind of.
Yes. Yeah.
Okay. Cool.
And
he wants us to go to the like the
Yeah, where we have to go?
northmost peak.
So the top right peak
Yeah.
is where one of the towns are, and in that U, in the bottom left of that U, is where the other town is.
Where that like straight line is.
Yeah.
Kind of.
Yeah, where it goes like straight and then up in like a staircase. The bottom of that staircase is where y'all need to go. Is 1, and then the top of that peak is 2.
Let me do this real quick.
It'd be
Yeah.
faster with the boat.
Can you look at this real quick and just clarify my stream?
Yeah.
So one town is where my cursor is.
Yeah, everyone look at
this
Will's
little-
stream real quick, cause yeah, that's right. Right there is where
Okay.
that's where Burke is.
And
see.
then this is where the other one is.
Yes.
This is where Stonehaven is.
Dunhaven.
Dunhaven.
Yes.
Okay.
So
Like DUNNE.
DUN Haven.
Okay.
Dunhaven.
So we need to go. If you're on my stream, we need to go to this peak.
Yep.
And then
And
we need to go
then
to
right
this
there.
little corner right here.
That's Berk, B-E-R-K.
And we're here, correct?
Yes.
Gotcha.
Okay. So how?
So you know it
With-
takes 2 hours to cross the light part. The light part is the going through the forest, getting to where y'all are. And then
Okay.
if you go right where your cursor is now, go down a little bit,
So like 10 hours to get to here.
more than
Well, probably
likely.
going through mountains.
Okay.
Okay.
So 10 hours to get to here, and then another hour and a half to get to Burke.
Yep.
And then about the same 10 hours to here, and then 2.5 to get to Dunhaven.
That is
about by
assuming you're
boat?
walking. Yes. If by boat, then
Okay.
it would be a lot faster. Going around,
Because
probably.
we could just go around, yeah.
Okay.
Not only that, but you can
And-
check up and see on the progress of y'all's man of war.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna ask. How's the man of war like doing?
It's
But I guess we'd have
only-
to go into town.
Yeah.
To figure that out. Okay. I mean, I'll go with a little search party, I guess, to Burke and Dunhaven, and
Okay.
whoever wants to join me.
Come with you.
Alright.
Sounds good.
I will be right back. Y'all go ahead, conversate, strategize real quick about what y'all are gonna be doing.
So,
It's got high persuasion.
I think my persuasion.
I got
Let me look.
+3.
I have a 2 for persuasion. Ooh,
Let me see. What's my persuasion?
let's see.
Oh, I don't have any plus in persuasion. Never
2
mind.
for
I'm
persuasion. for
proficient in
Vlad.
intimidation.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, but he wants
I'm-
us to
I
be
am too, but
diplomatic. I don't
yeah,
know how much of a
Politics are
So,
diplomatic.
Rose Court. Your
yeah.
persuasion is a 0. Awesome, and Athris
Yeah.
yours is a
they want
3.
to-
So us 3 are gonna be the best bet if we're trying to persuade.
Call me Athris, dude.
Yeah, Uncle Arthritis, whatever.
Arthritis.
I don't give a shit. You think we care about names? We call the devil Peepaw. Like, come the fuck on.
That's
I
my
mean, he-
actual dad,
Hey,
man.
first
Watch
of
I
your
all-
don't
mouth.
care.
First of all, that's my uncle. That's my unk. Thank you very much.
That's also my grandpa, so.
Yeah, that's my Peepaw as well. So
What are you fucking all from Alabama? Jesus Christ.
yeah,
I got a
our
12.
family tree is fucked.
Oh
Oh, shit.
The demon spawns
What's
in
up,
here.
Doc?
Tree over here.
I'm here.
You
I'm
wanna
here,
you wanna
Doc.
come on a boat with us, Doc?
They traveling, my boy.
I mean, I'm gonna be in and out, kinda, because I'm on the phone with
Persuasion, what's
someone.
your persuasion?
Ah.
I got a 12.
He's got a 1 to persuasion.
Fuck is y'all
Wait, what? They
persuading?
had a fucking 12.
I swear, I got a 12. Well, like not plus 12, but I got a 12.
You got a
for my roll.
12-year-old.
No, he
Yo.
rolled a 12, is what he's saying.
Yeah.
Yeah, no.
Okay.
I mean,
No, that would be kind of funny if this alcoholic has plus 12 in persuasion, but be a little bit broken.
Back, dude.
drunk speech. Drunk
Bucket
mind
starts
speak,
throw-
sober
starts throwing
truths.
hands like Naruto.
Drunken fist.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, my I'm okay with splitting me, Rose Court, and Uncle Arthritis on the boat, and then Meech, Vlad, and John, whatever y'all want to do. I mean,
All right.
Is everyone
down
just
with
gonna
that.
go on the boat?
yeah, we could all just
Uh,
hypothetically go on the boat. We
Yeah,
don't
for
have
real.
to split up.
We can
Nah,
just
we
go
can
down,
pull
get the boat.
Scooby-Doo and I'll get murdered.
Fuck it, let's just go. We can just fucking.
Let's all just go to the boat. Why don't we
Yeah.
just do that?
Fuck it.
Okay. So after having this conversation, Ragnar will take
Oh,
a deep
you shit
breath
my
Wait!
and go, yes.
Is there anything you can tell us about the leaders we'll be talking to? Any
Good
information
idea.
you may be able to use to help gain their favor?
Yeah, because the way we had to gain the favor over here was Meech had to get into a fight. So is there a
Well, from my
know,
understanding, you sort of showed up and claimed the island, in which case people really didn't like that. That was probably the
we
reason
didn't
for the fight.
claim it, but You know.
So,
I'm getting my money
Oh,
back.
this-
I mean,
I'm
sucks
getting
to suck.
mine.
so
Some of us claimed it, but
let's see here.
I paid big dollar bills for it.
All I know is that
I'm killing the
Varric.
salesman, by the way.
Okay. Varric Strongarm. He and Sigurd fought together in the Shield Wall long ago. And Boris the
Invigorated
Strong. What can I say about Boris the Strong?
He's strong.
He is strong. You want to give a little description?
Just that he got his name through battle.
Okay.
So I guess
Hmm.
what Ragnar would know is he's a tall, formidable wall. So
Okay.
think of was it Thorgil from
Thorkel.
Vinland Saga?
Yeah.
Yep, that's him. Thorkill.
Thorkel.
That's
Okay.
think of him, but not a human.
I'm down with that.
Oh,
Um,
kind of like the God of War for Ragnarok.
Yeah,
Tyr.
fair enough. Just as tall as him though.
Okay.
Gotcha.
The only
and
thing
who's,
I can
who's
really
the leader of which?
of what?
Like, there's Boris, and then you said Varric.
Yes,
Right?
Varric
Which-
is the
which
leader of
one runs which-
Dunhaven,
Okay, that's what I was wondering.
and Boris is the leader of Burke.
Okay.
So think of Boris has the built and the fighting style of Thorgil, but has the personality of Thorfinn.
Oh, interesting.
Spoiled
Sounds
brat?
like a
Wait,
mix of
what?
both.
Wait, post or pre time skill?
Yeah, post or pre?
Oh, good point.
Before he was a slave or after he was a slave?
I will kill anything or I have no
I mean,
enemies.
sorry, I said the wrong one. Thorfinn's dad. Who's
Thors.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I
Okay,
have no
yeah,
enemies.
I have
Thors.
no enemies. Okay.
Thors.
Okay.
Thors.
So, Ragnar will
Obviously
tell
not as good
you,
as a warrior, but
he will tell you all he fought in the shield wall with the other two as well, and give you a small description. And after that, he will say, "Alright, you guys, let's go talk to Sigurd, because he might be able to help us. Because to my knowledge, we can't just go to each town willy-nilly as a group. That may be considered a sign of war. These
Damn.
are hostile lands, remember. We are a very proud fighting people. Take a lot as fighting words. So, let's head off. Go see Sigurd. Y'all say y'all have a boat. Go check on the boat. And then, let's be off. Any last minute things I want to do at the house? Grab something, eat something, do whatever before get a blessing
Oh,
from the elk or head off.
Yeah, from the elk. I'll get the blessing from the elk.
Okay, you have +2 to your AC for the duration of the day.
Let's fucking go! I'm unstoppable.
I will
And-
eat some snacks.
Question, rest of the day, this is nighttime? So just for like the next 4 hours until it's day, or like a full 24 hours?
24 hours.
Cool. Okay, thank you.
Is it limited to water? Can we all get it?
Yeah, you can all get it. It's just drinking out of the same trough. That's all.
Oh, cool. I'll take some.
I'll bet. Yeah,
Okay.
I'll get it.
All you +2 to your ACs.
Cool.
And after that,
What's that mean? Hold on, what's that mean?
it just means they're a little bit harder to hit.
You're a little bit harder, yeah.
I mean,
Like
I'll
your
be
armor
hard.
class goes up by 2. So yours would be 19 for 24 hours.
nice.
Yeah, Tyler, I'm just saying, if we was to get in a scrap with these guys, just you and me alone would fuck this whole party. So
Not
Heard.
strong.
It's taken everything in my power to not respond every time they say John.
yeah, I know.
But we have John Bean.
Yeah, I know John
We
Bean.
have
John
And
John
Bean.
Bean.
Yeah, y'all have John Steele.
so y'all are all heading off into the woods now. Who's gonna take front and who's gonna take rear?
I'll take rear.
Hey yo.
Okay.
I'll take
I like
point
the-
with Reginald.
Right in the middle.
Okay.
I'm gonna stay back with Vlad.
Okay. Rose Court?
Wait, what was the options? I forgot.
Where are you at in the party? Y'all are traveling through woods.
Oh, I'll be in the middle.
Okay. Senor Bean?
He said he's gonna be in and out.
He said he's on like a phone call, so he'd be in and out. So
Okay, that's
Mm.
cool.
Yeah.
We'll just throw him in the middle too. Why not? Vlad,
Wait.
give me a.
and I'll take
Wait,
point
wait.
with Reginald.
Vlad, give me a survival check, and Dave, your choice. Either Reginald or you can make a perception check. Reginald is his Sarkesha.
What do you want?
23.
Cats?
23. Okay.
15 plus 8.
His passive's a 24. Still have to roll though.
Need to
Yeah.
clean yours.
Okay. Then I'll do Reginald's perception. That would be a 12 plus 14, 26.
Okay. That's why you roll 26. Okay. So going through,
It's only 2 higher, but
Reginald will let you know that he's still seeing that same stag, that big ass stag that y'all always see walking back to town.
yeah.
And Vlad, watching the rear, you see there are a handful of wolves that are just like stalking the edges, but none of them get too close to y'all. Ragnar will be just a few paces behind both you and Meech. The hour goes by. Y'all make the first hour fine. Second hour goes by. Y'all make the second hour fine. Y'all are now walking up into the town. Now in the town, you can see what y'all are used to, a clear path going to the town. There are now staggering wooden spikes going all the way down. In the city, you can see a bunch of people working on different things, between wood, making more spikes, rushing off to Bjorn's place, getting weapons, sharpening weapons. You can see a bunch of people just sitting everywhere sharpening their weapons. See a couple people praying, a couple people in circles, just doing whatever. I'll make it to the town square. And the entire time y'all make it to the town square, it's probably about 10 minutes from where y'all were, everyone's eyes is just locked on y'all. Like y'all's group, y'all party. Everyone's eyes is like locked on y'all's party. And then y'all eventually make it to the town square, where y'all see Sigurd, King Ragnar, and the seer is there as well, and they're all just standing in a circle talking amongst each other with the same thing everyone in the town square is doing, building fortifications. A couple people are looking at cannons, making sure they're somewhat stable and in good condition. And then King Ragnar notices all of you, and then his eyes narrow as you can tell he's looking straight past all of you at Shadowfern. And this is when everybody gets quiet. You can hear the drop of a pin, or drop of a snowflake, even. And He says, Sigurd has told me you're alive, but I did not believe it. I also do not believe the claims that you are innocent. Do you have any proof that shows you are innocent, Ragnar? Ragnar will walk past all of you. He goes, he'll get down on one knee and says, My king, it's been a long time since I've last seen you all. Yes, I do have proof. In fact, I believe my compatriots behind me still have the papers in their possession.
I think I do, right?
Yes, you do. The only question I have for you, my king, is why weren't you the one to exile me? Why did you leave it on Sigurd's shoulders? As it got, everyone thought it was quiet before. It got even quieter. Dead silence. As everyone's just sort of in an awkward state right now, looking around. What are y'all doing?
Let this play out, bro. I don't even know what to say.
I'm gonna pull that paperwork out of my my bag.
Okay,
Any proof, any proof.
I'm gonna walk it over to him.
very well. You see King Ragnar, he's roughly in his late 60s, maybe early 70s. Very long gray beard, and he doesn't have any hair. He has one gray eye and one blue eye. I'll say, Thank you, Mr. Meach. Before I read these papers, will you tell me what's in them?
It's a letter from his son admitting everything. It was his final note of conscience, like his final good conscience he had. And I guess he wrote it down and admitted everything. So
He'll look at Ragnar and say, And which son was this? Ragnar will look up and say, The adopted one, Bjorn. Very well. Now he'll actually go through the papers and read them. Is the note from Bjorn / Ethereon the only one you're giving to him?
which one? I have like 2, 3 of them, right?
Yeah, you have a couple. You have, I'm pretty sure, no, Vlad has that one. The letter from the mom. I'm pretty sure you have both the letter from Ragnar himself and from Bjorn or Ethereon.
I guess only the one from Bjorn.
Okay.
There we go. I'll keep that other one. That he needs to see that one. That's, I mean, get up and right now.
So, you can go through and read it. A mirror. Where did you get this mirror at, Ragnar? And he'll tell him, I found it at the scepter of the gods, high off in the Wolf Peak Mountains. Very well. He'll look at Sigurd and say, Do you agree with this? Do you agree that we should welcome him back? Sigurd's just gonna drop his head for a moment. Say, Considering it was my wrongdoing, and Ragnar, I pushed for the subject of it being me to exile you and not him. I agree. One, out of own fault. These newcomers found all this information and we found nothing. And 2, I miss my friend.
No.
Gabron's tearing up. I'm gonna console him.
King Ragnar will say, in a very loud and almost proclamation voice. Very well. Everyone, people of Drakenfield, gather around, gather around. And you can see the masses of people just start to come back. Because, you know, everyone's been a little bit nosy, poking their heads around the corner, or at least the people that wasn't already in this town square. Because a handful of people recognize him, even Bjorn. You'll see Bjorn Ironside, the blacksmith, the alchemist, and the seer all do like the Scooby-Doo head peek around one corner, and then whenever he says everyone gather around, everybody will come join everyone in the center. You say, I, king of all these lands, king of all Viking, declare the Shadowfern family whole and out of exile. You may return to these lands with one condition. You cannot keep your home, as somewhat unfortunately, not really, we gave it to somebody else. These people here. Any objections? Ragnar will just shake his head. Go, no, sir. I believe this is good. Give these people a home. My family can finally be welcomed back, so to say. Very well. And the entire town erupts with applause and cheering and all this good stuff.
Let's fucking go!
Yeah.
Nosy ass people.
Very.
Nosy ass people. Bro turns around and goes, mind your damn business.
So, with this, everyone does go back to their business because there is a war coming. Everyone's like, "Oh, cool, we got our homie back. Okay, time back to business. Back to business." After this, both Ragnar and Sigurd, like almost synchronously, will say, "I assume you came here for a reason, and this wasn't it." Ragnar will say, "Yes, I do. I'm sending these people, your friends, our friends, to Dunhaven and Burke. They need the flags." Sigurd will just sort of look confused. Very well. How do you know about the flags, Ragnar? That's been a thing only of the past couple years. I have my ways. I always do. And just give a little smile, smirk. So, okay. Very well. Give me just a little bit and I will go and get them. Do y'all have a vessel picked out yet? 'Cause I'm pretty sure he's still working on the boat. Not too sure, but y'all did bring it in pretty battered.
My bad.
Why is it your bad, Meech? You won a man of war. Y'all took a man of war. That is no small prize.
Yeah, but I messed it up.
To each its own. You did bring in another boat that we tore down and have been using to repair it. I've gone a couple of days to help just to make sure everything's been okay.
I owe you a nail.
Do what?
I owe you an L.
Oh man, I hope so. With this... Yeah, I'll meet y'all down at the harbor.
Hey, shouldn't we send a message with some kind of messenger pigeon to the next place we're going to so they don't get mad that we're in a group?
That's what the flags I'm bringing you are for. If you raise the flags, they'll see it and know we have sent you.
Perfect.
Yeah.
This is why we don't want to be trouble.
I know we don't do things as they do on the mainland, but we have our ways that work. Just trust me.
It's in
Trust
your
me,
head.
Buddha.
Who? And who is that? I'll look over, seeing you, Rose Court.
Trusted we shall make it through.
Very well. And Sigurd will explain like who you are to the king. He's like, oh yeah, this is. Don't worry about this. It's fine. We got this one under control. Where in the fuck did I put that goddamn document?
Throw it back.
Yeah.
Alright, check your DMs.
Okay, give me 1 second. I'm trying to find the shipwright doc.
Yeah, no, you're good. I was just letting you know.
Thank you.
I'm gonna run to the bathroom, which is why I was messaging you that.
Okay, fuck it. I guess not. Whatever. Ooh! I finally remembered where it is. Holy shit, okay. It's not this one. Where's the other one? I need... Drake's Fink. Here we go. Oh, okay. So y'all see, as y'all... Actually, no. What are y'all doing now? Heading towards the docks?
I want to ask Sigurd about information on the other leaders, but I don't know if I should do it now or just wait till we get to the docks.
If you want to ask him, ask him. It'll be okay.
Yeah, I guess I'll go ahead. Sigurd, is there anything we should know about the other leaders of the villages that may help us gain their favor?
Well, I know that prune up in Dunehaven is not as nice as I, but he's a good man. Varric can be rough around the edges sometimes, but I wouldn't have anyone. I would rather not have anyone. How do I word this? If it was just me and him left on the world and we had to fight everybody, I would be fine. And Boris... He's an interesting character for sure. He... Just recently... I gave him Jarldom. To where he now has the authority to go and make his own town in the north. I assume that's what he did. We've had a couple of traders from Burke come by. So I assume he's doing pretty well. Haven't seen the man in a couple of years. But yeah. Other than that, I can tell you both of them are highly trained warriors, and
I just got back.
you're good.
Hmm.
All of their men are hopefully just as skilled as they are. If you're going there to gain allies, I would definitely recommend saying I sent you and not Ragnar.
Perfect.
Coming to hear you are all on good terms. Alright. It's good with me.
Very well. Doc, y'all are in town. Ragnar Shadowfern just got reinstated as a human in the eyes of the people.
What the hell?
He was a slave.
Well, he was
You
exiled.
was a slave?
He was exiled.
Wait, how did he get exiled?
Ragnar, the fucking.
He was the one blamed for murdering his family in the house y'all live in.
Oh,
Yeah,
I
the
thought you
one in
meant,
the
like,
papers.
chief.
No,
No,
not him, not him.
King
not
Ragnar,
King
just
Ragnar.
unexiled Ragnar.
Yeah.
Yeah, why do they have the same names? It's so confusing.
Because it's Viking culture and they
It's a
all
family
have
There's
like
not a lot
the
of
same
names to
6
pick
names.
from. Yeah.
They're all related.
There's not a lot of names to pick from.
They're
Got a lot of
cousins at
gene
heart.
pools to go around.
Yeah. A lot of gene pools because, Vikings get busy on their trips, but that's about it.
It's
Yeah, but they're
it's
technically
Alabama
not-
versus West Virginia.
Oh, God.
Dinosaurs is West Virginia.
I'm gonna go pray.
Okay. On the dock
pray
or at
alright.
the temple?
At
He's
the
gonna
temple.
pray.
Okay.
He's gonna pray to Dr. Diddy.
Oh, God.
Dr. Diddy.
Not Dr. Diddy.
Diabolical.
I'm
He
not
gonna pray for
praying
the
to that.
lubricant.
You,
PhD in
He offers 20 bottles of baby
aerodynamics.
oil.
Pray for the moisture.
Dave, you meet Tamwin on the way there, and he doesn't try to sell you nothing this time. He's actually being a good
Oh,
priest.
looky there!
He's actually being a good priest, and he'll pray with you alongside you.
Oh, I was gonna talk to him, but we can just ignore that.
Yeah. So, what, y'all? Is everyone else heading to the docks now?
Yeah, I'll be going there.
Okay.
So
So
I need to buy some potions. Maybe a store here
Down, I
nearby.
guess.
yeah, you can buy some
Alchemist.
potions. Sigurd will
Actually, I kind of want to go to the church too. Why not? I should pray to whoever.
Whoa, okay. Hold on.
Constant Lucy in my sleep.
You're not asleep.
I just- I want to talk to Vorthos is all. Just whenever we get the chance.
Okay, the 3 roll a d6.
6. That's just a normal die. 6, baby.
Okay.
You said D6, right?
Yes, sir.
5.
Okay.
Also, can I give Tamwin 5 gold for not trying to sell me something?
Sure.
It's only gonna want him to make you want to buy shit more, bro.
Yeah.
Digging yourself in a hole, bro.
What'd you get?
Ooh, you
me?
got money on you?
He'll get the memo.
No, I'm commending him for doing a good job and not trying to be a fleecy salesman.
Is that the guy who sold me the?
The water
Olive.
with food color?
Yeah.
No, he
Same
sold
guy.
that to John.
To me,
Yeah.
Same guy who tried to kill Cabron.
Yeah. Okay. So, okay. Dave, roll a percentile die.
That's what I wanted you to say. That's all I've been wanting. Let's fucking go. Where's the... So 90 and then a 0, so just straight 90. Or that's a 10, right? So 100.
Okay, what do you want to say?
I'm gonna thank him as always, ask for safe passage, and then tell him that Uncle Arthritis says hello. Because I have a big ass star in my notes that says I need to tell him that. Because I'm playing a game of telephone. So I'm telling Vorthos that Unc says hello.
Okay. There's no response. Just
That's fine.
it's a simple
I just needed to
breathing.
cross that off my
waves.
list.
Okay. Mr. Bean, what are you doing?
I don't know. I'll just pray to whoever.
Do you want to pray to your friend, or would you like to try to go talk to your friend again?
You know what? I kind of want to be an asshole this episode. I'll just pray to a random god and just see if they pick up.
Okay. Roll a d20 and then a percentile die. Meech, go ahead and roll a percentile die as well.
I was praying though.
I know you're not praying, but you're trying to talk to Lucy.
6, and then where's the percentile die? Which one does that look like?
The 2d10. Or like the 2... I don't know what that shape is.
D100.
Yeah, d100.
D100.
61.
Okay.
15. Fuck.
Okay. So... The name Scotty's been thrown around a whole bunch. So you'll say, fuck it, I'll pray to Scotty. So you just give a short little prayer to Scotty. What is your prayer?
Hold on, I gotta think of something good.
Okay.
Free Pete Diddy.
You pre-did.
Okay.
Is there a Diddy God?
Yeah, whoever's more
In
like
the
Diddy.
name of Diddy,
In the name of Diddy, smite him down.
I think it'd be
Lord
like,
of Lube.
I think the most freak god would be in Greek mythology. That'd be like Diogenes, is his name right? Wine god?
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
Dionysus.
Yeah, he would have been a freak.
His name is Bacchus in the Roman mythology. God
Bacchus. Take it in the Bacchus.
damn it. So, okay. You feel like they heard your prayer, John. I hope freeing Diddy isn't your prayer, but it might just be a coded message. We'll see.
Grant me the power of the baby oil.
God damn it.
And the answer.
Smooth
My
sailing,
life
just
is
like that
yours.
baby oil.
Plus 12 to AC, the weapons
Yeah,
just
let
slip
my
past me.
blade slip at them easier. I'm not talking about that type of blade though.
Jesus. Meech.
Let my blades connect and my butt is yours. That's
What?
the sacrifice to Diddy.
Okay, Guts, calm down. If you win, you can have me in either way, my ass or my blade. Whoa.
My god, no, stop.
So, Meech,
I'll let you give me that P Diddy slide.
what do you want to say? Or are you trying to go to him?
That's what I'm saying. I only talk to him in my sleep. I wasn't trying to talk to him. Honestly.
Just talk to him, or like show up at his place?
So I'll show up at his place when I go to bed next time.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
What do you want to say?
Honestly, they're pretty stupid questions.
Charge my vape and my life is yours.
If there's a god that could put juice in my dead vape, I would love it.
Fucking
can charge
instant,
my
instant
Okay.
gratification.
No shit.
2,000 year in the future vape. Yeah, that'd be it.
So
I
what?
mean, if God could make wine, he could charge vape.
What's your question, Meech?
You can
Or-
charge a vape.
For me,
Yeah, you said you wanted to ask him a question.
I need to know if there's any way to get like trained stealth.
Train
If I'm
if he can train you to sail.
like be more stealthy.
Oh, in stealth.
I thought you said we're in a train.
Hmm.
Yeah, train him in the Diddy way of slipping it in.
mm,
Running on slip and slide road. What?
He'll tell you possibly. Give him a little bit to work on it.
Bet.
So after all this, y'all head to the docks.
My potions.
Oh, my bad. Which type of potions you need, Cub?
Some health potions.
Okay. Which ones?
What about not the ones that are gonna cost me an arm and a leg. I'm sure it's like 10,000 gold.
That's all of them, brother. Sorry.
Ask
Amber
Dave
gets
before you
scammed.
go buy them.
If you need the health,
Dave,
you can't have the wealth. You know what I'm saying?
You said you make some more.
Okay, hold on, guys. Go ahead, Meech.
Dave, you said you make some more. Can you make me some more? I'll even pay you.
Dave.
What's up?
Meech is asking you if you can make more potions.
Yeah, if you get me the components, man, absolutely. It's gonna be it's not gonna be as good as what we got from the alchemist, but I can make some. All I need is Snapdragon and Salvia, and I have neither. So if you have any Snapdragon or Salvia, which you don't, to my knowledge, because we used it all, yeah,
How
I
much
can't
do
help you at this moment.
Does the alchemist sell the ingredients?
She might.
Alright, I want to go buy some ingredients.
Let's go talk to her. Yeah, I'll tag along with Meech and go see the alchemist.
And maybe we'll pay her for some knowledge for some additives to put into it.
Yeah. She got another little scroll. She can teach me some more stuff.
Okay.
I want to tell Meech something.
Bro. I'm gonna sign you a contract with
Shoot.
delay.
I want to tell Meech something.
Shoot.
Tell him.
I have a potion for you. Something that'll make the people go blind.
Ooh.
I heard about your damn water.
About my
Diddy
water?
I heard about
You
your
mean my
water.
pure
Weird.
100% ethanol moonshine?
Listen to your Diddy boy.
You know what? I will take that just because I will use it for other reasons. But
Yeah, so
I still
gonna
gotta
try
make
it.
it, but
oh, okay, yeah. The fuck is it called? Mystic Tide. Okay, so y'all head over to the Mystic Tide Alchemy shop. Y'all find Eric there. He welcomes everybody, and he's like, "Oh, hey guys, what's up? What can I do for you?"
we need ingredients for potions, and
Okay.
also if you're willing to share some knowledge, so we can make the potion a little stronger.
Ah,
We really appreciate that.
well, I can tell you that one for free because I love having people learn more about my craft. In order to make a potion stronger, you need a better version of the ingredient.
Yeah, I knew that.
So there is, what's the word you use? Sublime.
Bitches.
Sublime versions.
You need to get bitches on your dick.
Sublime versions of these ingredients that you need. You use the sublime versions, and then they will change
Baby
based on
oil.
how it is. I think I have maybe 2 or 3 of the flourishing plants that I picked out. What kind of potions are you looking for?
Health potion.
Okay.
So I heard
Meech.
cheaper to learn to make it.
Wait, I'm with them right now, right?
Yes, you are. Everybody's together at this point by now.
Meech.
Yeah.
See if they've got Scoparia Flourishing or Fire Bloom. Just one of each.
I'm gonna repeat that back to the guy too. Hey, you got that?
No. I
Fuck.
have.
No Diddy.
Let me see. Let me go through here. I'll turn around and go through
Ooh,
his
I got an
pile of
idea.
boxes. Well,
I have a question for him.
Shoot.
When does he have any poison potions? It doesn't matter how many or not poison potions, but the recipe for poison, and a couple other
Ooh.
herbs for brew making, and or medium to light poison.
Sure. I can just tell you this. An easy one would be Nightshade and water.
Nightshade and water.
Yeah.
Anything that I can put on weapons.
Nightshade and baby oil.
And baby oil.
You said no Diddy.
Diddy
No, I'm
oil.
playing. So, no, I'm playing. Okay, so I feel like this motherfucker's gonna be a topic of conversation for a while in our game.
Yeah.
A
So-
long time.
Let's see.
We
Long
made Diddy
time.
canon.
Boss.
Diddy might be a demon.
No,
Diddy is actually.
a Diddy a demon. Hell yeah.
He's a relative. He's the
He's
one we
Rose
go-
Quartz
we're not
dad.
proud of.
No, I'm playing.
He's the one that you got restraining orders against.
So he'll tell you Nightshade mixed with some witherwood sap and pig fat
Pig fat.
creates any type of animal fats really, but pig fat works the best I've found. It creates
gonna use human fat.
that can work. It creates a coating for your weapons that is akin to
Mhm.
like Witcher oils and potions and whatnot.
He's saying this aloud, correct?
Yes,
Yeah.
because
So
he's
I
still
would-
digging through the boxes trying to look for
Okay, so-
ingredients.
Nightshade, Wicker
Fats,
Sap,
witherwood sap.
and then Witherwood Sap, and then Fat. Okay.
And he goes,
Just one of each?
like a handful of fat. Most of the time I like making strong poisons, so 4 nightshade, and then 2 witherwood sap, because the sap is very potent. 2 ounces, no, 2 spoonfuls. 2 spoonfuls.
Okay. Interesting.
Here we go. He picks up the bag, shake it, and goes, yeah, this one. So, I have this. This is Flourishing Black Culture.
Ooh, black culture.
So, no, not soul food. No, I'm playing.
Damn it.
I love me some soul food. That's kind of disappointing.
Black culture, like kosher salt.
Like kosher?
Oh,
Whatever
so
the word
seasoning.
is. Yeah,
There's
sort
an
of.
L in there.
He says you mix this with fresh spring water, and it creates a basic healing potion. Now this kind, and I'll hold up the sack that he has, says this kind will create a stronger healing potion. I got these right off of a volcanic eruption, the salt of a volcanic eruption.
How
So-
much for the whole set?
Everything I have in my box, or just the bag?
Just the bag, or just the proper ingredients to make a stronger healing potion.
I mean, in this bag you can probably make about 6 or 7. So
That's
let's
amazing.
call it 70 gold and it's yours.
I'll throw you 100 gold just because you gave us the knowledge.
Thank you very much, Mr. Meach.
Mr. Meach.
I'm gonna hand the stuff to, to Dave, and if politely ask him, you know what? I'm gonna tell Cabron to ask him. Pretty please make the potion.
English or Spanish?
Spanish.
Dave the chicken walks up to you with the bag, and he starts talking some type of nonsense. You don't know what it is.
I'm gonna look at Meech, confused.
I'm gonna yell. He said, "Pretty please."
You get the gist.
And-
Chicken asked you to
yeah,
make the
I'll-
potions.
I'll just nod my head. So what do I have now?
You have a bag of sublime black culture. Flourishing black culture.
How many? How much is a bag?
7.
Okay.
7 units of it.
And then I have the other component to create this, correct? Which was what again?
Water. Spring water.
Okay.
Black
Yeah,
culture
if you
is...
bought- since you made the potions, Dave, I'll buy you whatever you want from the shop, except for the healing potion.
Dave.
So black culture is the most basic version on how to make a healing potion. The Sylvia and
But I got the
Snapdragon...
flourishing.
Yes. The Sylvia and Snapdragon are a way to combine different plants to make a healing potion.
Okay, so I
Okay.
just have now 7 potion of healing, just common ones, correct?
They're 1 die above. So if it's a D4, it's a D6.
Okay, so let me add that real quick just so I don't forget. We need add equipment. Sorry, I'm trying to do all this at the same time.
You're good. He says, "Oh, I almost forgot. That devil friend of yours, Captain Rowan was asking about Shawl and him. She said it has to do with your boat."
How did you get a hold of him?
I don't think it's
Wait,
that
wait.
important. If he's not with you, you should be able just to go. But I don't think anything too bad will happen.
These would be greater healing potions then?
No,
Oh,
it's still a healing potion. Just in the notes, put a D6 instead of D4.
so it's 2d6 instead of 2d4. Okay.
Yes. So that's the way
let
the
me add
flourishing
those
works.
then.
If you get a flourishing item, it increases the die by 1 size. So if it's a D4,
Okay.
it goes to a D6. If it's a D6, it goes to a D8. X, Y, and Z.
Okay, so then let me.
Before the these nuts.
Sorry, I'm trying to write all this down in my character.
Yeah.
I want
2d6.
The
plus 2.
potion seller. Is it a potion seller or just a herbalist?
Like an alchemist.
All the above.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do you happen to have any potions of speed?
Mm.
No, I stopped selling crack a long time ago. No, I'm fine. Potions
I'm
of
interested.
speed?
Yeah.
John was
Something
like,
that would give
"Okay."
me the haste spell.
Or
I came up
crack.
that life.
Or the effect of it.
Well,
If I get on that Diddy
unfortunately,
juice.
that isn't something I know of, but I know of a faction down in the mainland. They teach their warriors how to make it. If you ever go down there, ask for the Gilded Gallows, and they might be able to
Gilded
help you.
gallows.
The Gilded Ditties.
The gilded dickies.
Thank you very much for the information, sir.
Hey, can I get my potion?
Yeah, how many of us are there? I mean, Michi bought them, so how many do you want?
I was gonna do you this deal. I get all 7, and I'll buy you ingredients and whatever else you want,
Oh, okay. All right. Well,
Or-
then make sure you add that to your
and then I'll split them up. I'll give everyone one.
Well, then I have one. Okay.
How much would that be? How many are there? How many of us are there?
There's 7 potions and there's 2,
7 of y'all right now.
5 of us, 6 of us.
No, it's not.
6 of us together.
No. Yeah.
Yeah. So you can have 2 of the 2d6. So everyone needs to add in potions of healing and then type in the notes that it's a 2d6 rather than 2d4. And then
And I still feel like
So-
I still need more potions. Do you have any of these potions that we just made?
Yeah, so he just made 7 potions. You have 2, everyone else has 1, and they're a step above of what they normally heal. So it says 2d4 plus like 2 or plus 4 whatever. Now the potions that he
Plus two.
made, because of the type of ingredient that he used, it's 2d6 plus 4. Fuck it.
Yeah, you're now gay.
So then just when you do it, like go to customize and then type in a note. So then Meech, you're buying me stuff that I need, right? Okay. I'm gonna turn to the shopkeep,
What's up, Dave?
say hello, because we haven't said hello. We just walked in and we're like, give us stuff. I'm gonna ask, do you have any bright stem, ironbark, wind blossom, or storm root? Because you don't have the flourishing scoparia or fire bloom, correct?
You know.
Okay, so do you have brightstem, ironbark, wind blossom, or storm root by chance?
Think. Start digging around in a couple boxes, and he pulls out 2, like, azure blue, looking ginger roots. He
Mhm.
goes, "Here's the storm. As far as the iron bark,
Storm root, fuck yeah. How many storm root do I have?
2.
2. Awesome. Add custom item.
Let's see. Okay. He will also give you 5 iron bark. And that's all he has, and at least on the list of stuff that you asked for.
Okay, so 5 iron and
He'll
2 storm.
Tell you all. though. What's up?
Yeah, I was just gonna go ahead and storm root needs wind blossom. Never mind, I don't have any of the other bullshit.
How
Keep
much
in
is
mind. What was that?
How much is it?
Don't worry about it. Good friends never make good friends pay.
Hey, I'll kiss you on the forehead.
I
He
might
give you
have
the
to hit
Diddy
you with an
special.
axe.
You don't be mad.
I want to be.
It's a kind gesture from my world.
I ask
I
him
don't
if
think
he has
anyone
any
want to
honey
kiss
or.
my giant.
I want to ask him if he's got any honey or yeast.
Oh, I completely forgot about the brewing stuff. My apologies, Mr. Bean. Of course.
Good.
I do not have any honey nor yeast, but I do have a recipe. I got this from some of my southern land tradings one year. I believe you might like it. And he will give you a recipe for honey nut tequila.
Ooh.
Tequila.
It requires 5 gallons of honey, 2 pounds of mixtured nuts between almonds, cashews, and pecans. It says your choice, but it could just be a mixture of all 3 of them if you want. The recipe doesn't say it requires yeast, and then you're thinking about it, and you're like, oh yeah, that's right. Whenever the nuts start to ferment, they will create their own natural yeast. And then the one ingredient that you find hard, that you think is going to be pretty hard to get, is going to be the agave.
Alright, let's see.
I bet one of those islands has agave on it.
Well, this island does not. No, it's quite cold. Agave won't grow.
Yeah, but one of them on this peninsula must have it. On this little chain.
Maybe. We only get the Sutherland traders once a year though, Mr. Meach, and it's been only 6 months since they last came, so it's gonna be another 6 until they come again.
And for that poison potion that I was curious about, do you have any of those ingredients?
Yes, I think I do. I have some bear tallow and some nightshade. I believe I might have a couple of witherwood sap in the back, I don't know. I will say though, don't get caught with the witherwood sap. They did outlaw it a couple of years ago.
Let's see.
Let me go check real quick.
Yes, sir.
He'll run to the back. You'll hear, yet again, casual cartoon throwing. And he will come back with 3 vials, halfway full, of this dark amber looking stuff. Says, here you go. Do not drink it, it will kill you. Mix 1 vial with 4 nightshades and a handful of the tallow. Mix it well until everything is blended together, and then apply generously to the blade or arrow of your choice. If you wanted to thin it down into maybe something more, I don't know, drinkable, put some water in it, and it should be able to smooth out.
I got you. Thank you. Thank you.
You did not hear that from me. You're welcome, Mr. Bean.
No, sir, I did not. Thank you.
Mr.
Oh,
Beanie
I want to
Weenie.
pay him Hansel money again.
Inventory.
Inventory.
He said, "I'm gonna pay him." Wait a minute.
Yeah.
No,
hold on.
wait. Let me see.
How much do you think all these ingredients cost again?
Maybe $50.
50 smackaroos.
It's like 50
What's
gold?
that?
Macaron.
Yeah, 50 gold.
That's like 3 ounces. You got that. It's like 1 gold coin.
I'm gonna pay him 50, or I'm gonna pay him 50, and then I'm gonna give him 20. Actually, I'm gonna give him 30, so I'm gonna pay him 80 gold.
Okay. Thank you.
Ooh, I
Even
did
though
not
you
mean to
didn't
add.
need to.
Nope.
Thank you. So I'm gonna do this just cause y'all do seem to be building a good relationship with most of the merchants in town. Y'all will now have a merchant favor tracker, to where it's kind of like in Skyrim. The more gold you spend with them, the more they're gonna like you, the more they're gonna do all this other stuff. Or if you go on a quest for them, like a little side quest, hey, I need y'all to go get me this X, Y, and Z. It will up their favor even more. So everyone starts off in a neutral position, and then it will gain. It's called a disposition chart. So everyone's neutral at first, And as they go up, they'll become friendly, and then allies, and then partners. Partners are gonna be like they'll commit a crime to help you. Friendly is they'll give you advice to help you. And then, but on the same side, there's the opposites too, where there's dislike, enemies, and rivals. Rivals is where they're going to do something to try to make you look bad or to try to harm you in some way.
Mm.
So right now with Eric, y'all are in a friendly state.
Oh, yeah.
Nice.
Real quick, I feel like we've been taking up a lot of his time, but I'm just gonna ask if he has any other like recipes that he could teach me real quick, or just like have written down anywhere besides the ones that he's already taught me.
He instantly turns into a rival and bends Will over.
Well,
Cool.
no, but
No
I'll
diddy.
tell you this, and this goes for all of you. Whenever you're working with nature, use your mind. If it can do something, say, I heard you talk about Sylvia and Snapdragon earlier. Well, Sylvia is meant for healing properties, to soothe you, to cure poisons. And Snapdragon is used to hurt, to damage. But in small amounts, it can be used to heal. So think about the properties of each plant, each whatever you're going to use, even in monsters. You can use certain ingredients from monsters in the exact same way you can herbs. Think about the properties and what they can do, and how to mix them. So with the Witherwood sap, it's a long and draining effect. Well, if you use Witherwood sap, black culture, and just a little bit of Sylvia, you can create a long-lasting regenerative potion, to where over time it heals you instead of just one instant poof.
Will, I have a Dave, I have a terrifying idea that we gotta try.
What's up?
We gotta have a long-lasting poison potion that just like bothers you, and healing potion. We need to give it to someone who we don't like, and they'll just stop her from getting poisoned over and over and over while getting healed constantly. And we'll make it addictive too.
Oh my god. We call that business.
So
Hell
really,
yeah!
just a quick
Morally, I don't know if I can go along with that, but I can make you the things to do it yourself.
quick side note. This is something that Tyler, if you're listening, may or may not, Arden and Will may or may not be making. It's called delayed death. 5 Witherwood sap, 4 snapdragons, 3 poxel caps, 2 sanguana, and 1 elderwees. Reagents 3 nightshade. Time to make 1 hour plus 1 day. Situationals has to be started at crafting it at midnight. A creature subjected to this poison must make a DC 19 Constitution save. On a failure, they
Damn.
take 5d10 poison damage and is poisoned for the next 24 hours. If the target is still poisoned at the end of this period, they take 20d10 of poison damage.
God.
Wow.
So this is just a handful of the stuff. This has healing ingredients and harming ingredients mixed in it. So this is just a
Yeah.
handful of things that you can mix and match and make stuff. That's why the Sylvian Snapdragon also makes a healing potion, when just black culture makes a healing potion as well.
We should make crocodile.
You're terrible. Okay, so now, anything else at the Alchemist before y'all head out?
I want to ask him if he's got any crocodile underneath the table.
Bruh.
No, but you might ask the Lion Guard of Niota. They are from
Ooh.
a region of, unfortunately, where that stuff was created.
Fuck yeah.
Of course.
I'm gonna look at you confused.
I'm just gonna be like, hey, it's for people that are sleeping that I don't want to kill, but just fuck with their whole life.
Oh
At least I'm glad we're friends.
Okay.
I'm talking about the war, dude. I'm gonna go get them hooked up on fucking drugs and poison them. They're not gonna last more than fucking 3 days. They're all gonna have like severe diarrhea and get addicted
Severe
to the
withdrawal.
shit.
Y'all's gonna
Yeah.
be going on fucking secret ops without y'all.
You know, Breaking Bad mode. You know, Breaking Bad mode, bro.
Bro's literally going secret ops.
I'm
He's
gonna
going
like
Breaking
sneak
Bad.
into their camp and get them all addicted to like fucking straight crocodile and meth and heroin and all this shit.
There's some stuff that's like that. I don't think y'all have access to any of it right now, though.
I'm terrified of this group.
I'm terrified of this group.
You haven't even seen all that shit. I'm also a bar owner and shit too.
So,
Oh, have I made any money doing blacksmithing and bartending yet?
no, it's only been a couple of hours. Yeah.
Alright.
So, next up, y'all's journey takes y'all to the harbor. There, y'all meet the man once more. Bjorn Thorson. A late 50s, broad-shouldered, muscular man, with long braided silver hair and a very thick iron gray beard, adorned with small silver and iron rings all the way down it. You can see he's wearing his leather apron that is covered in soot and wood shavings, over a simple, just wool tunic and sturdy boots. His arms are decorated in intricate tattoos of ships, runes, rope, anchors, and sea creatures. And standing next to him, you all know, well, most of you know, from the ride over here, is Captain Rowana Blackthorn. You heard her singing before y'all even made it to the harbor, so y'all knew she was there. As y'all are walking closer, you can hear Thorson sort of like grumble at her, like, Rowana, please stop, you've been at this for hours. And she's just singing away, getting closer to him, shoving up on him, singing away. And then she'll turn and
Just
see
trying to
y'all.
diddy him.
Oh god. She'll turn and
Did
see
he me or
y'all
did he me not?
and go,
Listen, brother, not everybody's
Finally.
trying to diddy everybody.
yeah. She'll go, finally,
Speak for yourself.
I see you. I found you. Where have y'all been?
We've been fixing the house. Hey, we also heard that you had to talk to us.
Yes. And when did you get a house? Thought Sigurd would have killed you all by now. Huh. Okay. Well. Yes, I do need to talk to you. There have been... Well, I really didn't want to say nothing until your ship was done, but me and the boys went back to the mainland, and we have some upsetting news. Both the Moon Nation and the Sun Nation are going to war.
Profit.
Well,
We
yes
already
and
knew
no.
that.
Well, that's the thing. They're both sending ships our way.
Ooh. Okay.
Extreme
Taking the
profit.
higher way. Extreme profit.
Wow. Why are they coming this way?
Well, I know the Moon Nation wants to try to come and see if we are still their allies, which I know for my own personal experience with those bastards up in that fort. No, we are not. So I have me and some of the other captains watching out for anyone who enters into our waters. The Sun Nation, I believe they know you're here.
Someone,
And Vlad and
I
Dave,
think I know who it was.
they might be coming after you.
Okay, I have a I have a form they haven't seen, so I'm not too worried about it.
Yes, let's hope your half fire demon can help. Who knows?
Hope that
I'm just
didn't
saying they're not gonna recognize me. That's for sure.
So, on a better note, your ship's halfway done. Look at it. Thorson has
Nice.
been working day and night along with the crew of the Storm Saber. Whenever we got back, we decided to help, because why not? Y'all are good friends of ours. So,
Thanks, Cap.
no problem, Meech. We've done what we can. We have the outside hull ready and reinforced. There's a handful of cannons that are operational. Thorson will pick up and goes, I think we should leave most of the broken cannons on the ship just for the weight distribution. Because if not, they will throw you off. You might flip it. And the other thing I wanted to ask is, before I completely finish the backside of the boat,
You'll finish my backside, didn't you?
Oh my god.
wink wink, we maybe
to finish.
maybe later, Mr. Bean, maybe later. So
I didn't even say anything.
I heard your mind. Oh no, it was you. Fucking hell, you two sound the same. Fuck off. Okay. So,
I'm sorry.
I look at him. I go. I know who I'm gonna get addicted first.
Oh no!
addicted to what?
That Diddy special. I'm so sorry. I had to say it.
So, let's see.
A 2-for-1er.
So, I have another boat that is one of my own creation. It's a mixture of our traditional boats and another man of war that we captured some years ago. I call
I'm
it
interested.
the Drake's Fang.
Oh.
It is a formidable hybrid vessel that
Didn't he endorse Diddy?
no, that marries the swift, or Drake maybe, the swift, shallow draft designs of a Viking longship with the imposing firepower and defensive capabilities of a man of war. This ship is designed for both coastal raiding and high sea combat, making it versatile in both offense and defense.
Ooh, this would be a good transport ship. We could capture a bunch of people and make them work as slaves on our ship.
I like me some slaves.
As well, it is. If we wanted to go this route, it'd only add maybe a couple weeks until the construction time. But I can shorten it to where the ship can fit and be shallow enough to go through a river. I've already
So do we want to go through a river?
Maybe if you ever need to. Who knows? The ship's hull I've already reinforced with some lightweight material for speed and agility. But as for the figurehead, no one really told me what they want, and he'll look around and goes, I don't see the captain of the vessel here, so I don't know what we should put on it. But
A lizard.
what kind of lizard?
Big lizard.
Put a salamander up there.
A fiery salamander.
'Cause
A
it
dragon?
appears-
I'll see what I can do.
Salamander.
I'll take that.
Yep.
Goes. Okay.
He wants a flaming chihuahua on there.
That's
Goes.
what
Oh, there it is! As y'all can see now, coming around the bend of the island is a massive fucking ship. It is 120 feet long, with a 20 by probably 20 foot wide, 12 feet in depth, and the mast goes all the way up to 90 feet. It looks like
Wow.
there's probably 100
Fucking
people
huge.
on board right now. You can see a dragon's head, like a traditional Viking longship dragon's head on the front of it. But it's big enough that it could probably be used as a ramming weapon. Just a quick, Dave, a quick glance of it, you can see 20 medium-sized cannons, probably 6 swivel guns, 4 ballista, and 2 mortars on the back of the deck.
Oh yeah.
There are both sails, and it looks like there's slots for oars as well. The mast looks reinforced. Both the prow and the stern are reinforced with iron plating, making it a lot more resilient to both ramming and frontal assaults. Along the sides of the ship, there are multiple shields. As you can probably guess, these are the warrior shields for a shield wall. The one thing he'll tell you is the kill I designed myself on all of them, and I call them the Stormbreaker's kill. It is fitted with especially designed so that it allows to cut through even the roughest of seas, reducing the effects of the storms and the high waves. And I even put some fancy dancy retractable boarding planks on it, that way we don't have to throw ropes over all the time. Some of the upgrades I put on this one is some runes, and my favorite, you see that dragon head? He'll take out a long piece of iron that's wrapped around his neck like a necklace, and he'll use it like a reflective mirror. And whenever you see that, you can, coming from the ship, you can see another reflective type signal coming back as the front of the dragon's mouth begins to breathe fire.
Ooh.
How do you do that?
Cool, I know.
Ooh, they got that Roman fire up in there.
That Roman bastards.
Well, I'd prefer the Greek stuff, but if you compare it to Roman, I guess it's good too.
Oh, I thought it was Roman. Was it Greek?
Yeah, it's Greek.
Yeah.
You're good. So as far as like stats go, it is gonna be a lot more reinforced at 750 health with an AC of 18. It goes 6 miles per hour with the sails, 3 miles per hour with the oars. Has a cargo capacity of 150 tons and a ramming damage of 8d10.
Wow.
Oh yeah.
So he says, if you wish, I can build your ship this way, and then whenever it comes to the more arcane side, we can have further discussions at the later date.
Can we add paddles?
Do what?
A paddle system. Like with a wheel in the middle.
Paddle system?
Yeah.
You mean the oars?
Yeah.
Yeah, they're automated.
Yeah,
I mean,
this-
the oars.
You spin them on a wheel, you go quicker instead of it being just small wheels. Like big, like wheels.
Wheels? Wait, what's your question?
No.
Put some, make it faster.
Make it faster. Could enchant the sails.
Mm.
We could enchant the sail.
You know what we
With
could
wind
do?
magic.
Nah, I got something better.
What's that?
ditty sails?
Technology. We'll just build a giant steam engine in there.
What is that?
Better shut my mouth and not say anything.
They want that Diddy sale.
Okay then. Let's see.
Sorry to confuse everybody. Hey, Will,
That's
if I
good.
was to ask for a skill check,
Mm-hmm.
what skill would I use?
Or
just be
did
a-
you send me a message?
so-
No, no.
No, it's more of a question. If I were to ask, hey, I'm gonna make this, do I need to make a check for that?
Mm.
If you want, wait, one more time. I'm sorry, I was reading something.
If I'm gonna make, like, say I'm somebody or a character that I have is making something,
Mm-hmm.
what check would I need to make, if any?
It depends on what item it would be. So like if it's blacksmithing, it would probably be like a series of checks like strength and then like for me I would do perception just to like make sure they're watching what they're doing, making sure they're getting the details right. If it's
Okay.
something like jewelry, it'd probably only be perception. And then with the alchemy stuff, I have a book that I use, even for Will, like I use this book to make it. So it's two different checks. One is gathering to see if you can get the herbs and get them in a good condition. And then the other one is herbalism, where it's how well do you make the potion.
Alright.
Yeah. And then
Answered my question.
Cool.
Perfect, thank you.
Ooh.
Mommy?
okay, so
Mommy? I mean, mommy? I
Okay.
mean, mommy? I mean,
so what brings y'all by the harbor today?
I want to buy a fishing rod.
he likes rods.
Okay,
You got some
there's-
I love 'em.
There's like 12 over there on the beach. Just go pick one up.
Oh, for
Oh,
real?
okay.
We don't gotta buy
Oh,
one?
free?
Oh,
Fuck yeah, free shit!
I love a free rod.
Just
Hold on, I
leave
gotta
some
go
for
add this
everyone
to my
else.
notes. Wait, where do you add notes? Alright, I
John
guess
Bean's
we're-
finna go crazy with the rods.
Description. Or
He's
it
gonna
should
become
be
a
like
master
other
fisherman by the time
inventory.
he comes back.
Is anyone gonna explain to him why y'all are there?
I'm trying to ride the boat. I'm trying to go to these islands. And it's kind of,
Let me drive the
what
boat.
the fuck?
Well, your boat is
Not letting me
currently
type anything.
in half. If you want, I can see if the crew of the Drake's Fang will take you. Where do you need to go?
forget the name of it. The first place. Somebody help me out here. I don't know. I forget the name of the place.
Sure. Sigurd will actually walk up now. It's been a decent amount of time, and he did say he'd meet y'all at the harbor. He's walking up with a dark blue and black flag that's folded up. He'll say you're heading to Burke and then to Dunhaven.
I'm
And-
done with this haven.
And Thorson will go, oh, to Burke and Dunhaven. Yeah, that's just right around the corner. Sure, they can take you. The Drake's Fang most of the time circles the island anyways to, keep us safe. It's our primary defensive boat.
Heard.
So, I guess just let them dock and unload with whatever they have right now, and then I'll introduce you to the captain, and y'all can go. He goes, oh, Sigurd, you brought the coat of arms. I guess they really are going to a neighboring town, eh? He goes, yeah, you know what happened. But yeah, you know what happened the last time we sent sent somebody to the town without, our flags. Yeah, almost caused the Civil War. Okay, I guess y'all just take a couple of minutes, sit, enjoy, see if you can catch any fish while they unload their wares, and here in a bit y'all can set off. So y'all have probably about 20 to 30 minutes of them just unloading shit, and y'all are, standing there talking with Thorson, Sigurd, Roanna. Eventually Roanna will say, hey, me and the boys actually have to get back out to the seas. If we see anything that is of concern, we'll rush back immediately. Oh yeah, Sigurd. Both nations are on their way. Sigurd's face will just drop. Like, all the blood will rush out of his face. Goes, do you have any idea on why? She says, well, the Moon Nation might want to reconnect as allies once more. And the Sun Nation... She'll look at y'all, then look back at him, and go, no idea. Maybe they're coming to do the same. She'll give all of you a smile, and then start singing her merry dandy tune, and head back to the Storm Saber. As y'all watch the Storm Saber take off, the Drake's Fang is just about done unloading their wares. And excuse me. What's his name? I guess I should probably get the name of the captain, huh?
Sigurd.
That can be Rollo, why not? No.
Not Rollo.
Hi, complete bitch of the sea. No, I'm playing.
A bitch of the sea.
You can't tell me he didn't get bitched out by the end of that.
Man,
He
leave
became
my Rollo
Francis
alone,
whore.
bruh. You're right, but leave my Rollo alone.
Fuck it, it can be one of these guys. Yeah, alright. Y'all will recognize this captain as Askeladd Ironclaw Harmison.
Not Askeladd.
Oh, Dorfin's here too.
We're getting railed.
He'll greet you all, remembering you from the feast. Say, how can I help you? Sigurd told me y'all are in need of a journey to the other side of the island.
That's right.
Okay, which town? I mean, I guess Burke is kind of closer, so we can head there first, and then go to Dunhaven, eh?
That sounds good.
I'm sorry, what?
That sounds good.
Okay.
I got a minute and a half. You keep doing what you're doing.
Alright, everybody. I suppose load up. Sigurd, I'll take the flag from you, my friend. Sigurd will just bow his head, give Askeladd the blue and black flag, and he'll take it over to the center mast. And at the center mast, he hands it off to one of his crew, and they scurry up the mast. And as he's hanging the flag, you can all see a blue and silver dragon on a black and blue bordered outline flag, as this is the flag of Drakenheim. I'm sorry, Drakenfjord. What's everyone doing?
What are we doing, guys?
It's up to y'all.
Are we chilling on the ship
Oh.
for a little bit?
Yeah, y'all are just gonna be chilling on the ship for a bit, and eventually y'all are gonna make it to the town.
Oh, so we're just on
How
the
long
on the
is the
boat
ride?
right now.
We're on a boat. Let me drive the boat.
Probably about 2-3 hours.
Oh,
rest.
for sure that.
Yeah. So, you're on this boat for 2 or 3 hours. There's nothing really to do. There's a crew of 100 men here. Every man knows their position, knows what they're doing. And they're all sort of just jolly and cheerful. They raise the sails, pull in the oars, and y'all are off.
I'm back.
Okay. So y'all are heading off for first hour goes by. Nothing too eventful. You just see a bunch of animals along the coast. See a couple moose, some big ass moose. And yeah, second hour goes by. Still nothing. Third hour goes by, and now y'all are rounding the corner of the island. And as you're rounding the corner, you can see signal fires go off from the corner, and then as y'all are heading down, they're making their way all the way down. Boris, you notice that your signal fires are working and they're on. A ship is coming into your dock.
You gotta go fuck them up, right?
Y'all were sent to make friends.
Okay.
Fuck them up is probably not the good idea.
And they're
No,
coming
those
up by
are the bad
ship,
people.
correct?
Yes, they're coming by ship.
Alright.
Just fuck them
Oh.
up.
I was trying to do it just to be a lull to play the intro to How to Train Your Dragon. This is Burke. We fight dragons. I was trying to. But alright. So I see the signal flares from. Are they coming from the left or the right of the cove?
The left.
Left. Okay. I'm gonna yell. So, see the signal flares. I hear the horns. A single horn blast, and then I'm gonna rally basically everyone. Bring them up to the edge where the buildings are and the beachhead meets. So basically, those little buildings.
Okay.
And then speak to Astral to go ready the forest.
Of course, chieftain. Take off and...
Well, he'll go off to the left towards that first tower that shot the signal flare.
Okay.
That'll be me.
So everyone, y'all all see, as y'all are coming up to this town, this is what y'all see. Beautiful aurora in the sky, with a bunch of buildings. There are 2 docks, and Boris, before you even see the flag, you do recognize this ship. This is a ship that always circles the island. It's stopped by us several times. This is the Drake's Fang sent from Drakenfjord. But it has the diplomatic flag of Drakenfjord on top of it, meaning somebody's coming to talk.
So I will step out from behind the shield wall and stand in front, keeping them to hold, with my hand and a fist in the air. and then waiting
Okay.
till something happens.
So, y'all are all on the ship, getting closer and closer. Probably about 300 feet out now, and y'all can see this pretty decent sized shield wall. What looks like maybe 25 to 30 shields, all stacked up on each other. This is your first time seeing a shield wall, so it's pretty impressive to see. As y'all are getting up closer and closer, Askeladd will run up to the front of the ship, and he'll just start yelling for you, Boris. Boris, it's us, Boris. Calm down now. Come to the docks. As he will start pulling, or he'll tell the crew to pull out your oars, and they will all start rowing in to the dock.
Mm.
As Boris, you recognize Askeladd and his crew arriving.
You'll see the fist that I had in my left hand raised up, and then I'll wave off to the side, to the left side, and point to the far end of the shield wall. Words you do not hear, but a couple of them will break off and head towards the dock. We'll say about 4.
Okay.
And get in those small boats and start pushing them out of the way.
Okay.
Or getting in them to row them out from the dock.
Okay. So yeah, I'll see a couple of fishing boats get, moved out of the way so the larger Drake's Fang can get docked in, and y'all do eventually. Most of the crew of the Drake's Fang just stay on board, but Askeladd will motion to the rest of y'all, the party, to come meet the leader of the town called Burke.
I'm not ready to do this voice.
As y'all can see, most of the shield wall is still active and holding tight. You can see. Are you walking up to the
I would have walked to
What do you
the
call it?
end of the actual
dock? That's what it's called.
So that line that they're gonna strip to, I'm gonna stand at the end of it. Still kind of. I'm gonna stand on the wood. So there's that line that it's basically think of an upside down N. I'm gonna stand at the bottom of that, at the end of the line, waiting with my hands crossed.
Okay. All right, go. Y'all they're now on the dock. What are you doing?
I'm sure Askeladd would have walked up before anybody else.
Yeah, he would have. He would have greeted you, given you the good old arm shake. And I would say, well, these guys are even fairly new to Drakenfjord.
He would have walked up to me and I'd go, "Duh, Askeladd!" And I would have grabbed. So he is a lot smaller. So I would have grabbed him, did the little, the forearm to forearm grab, and pulled him in and give him the big old fucking hug. And then grabbed his shoulder and pushed him off to the side.
It's like, oh god, Boris, you're still the ever-giant that you are.
And who's this rebel you've brought with you?
Well, as far as the group, they don't really have a name, but the big tan guy over there, that's Mr. Meach. Then there's Vladrik, the one with the black hair. Mr. John Bean. Dave.
Howdy there.
And, what? Trying to think. What's your name? The other guy. The new guy.
Koala bear.
Yeah.
Bruh.
A koala bear? What are you talking about? It's not a koala bear, that's a man.
Oh yeah, the koala bear. I forgot about that. I attacked him like a couple episodes ago.
His name isn't important right now. They've been sent by Sigurd. At least I'm pretty sure. Oh! Shit, I almost forgot. Do you remember Ragnar Shadowfern?
Ah, it's been some time.
Ragnar will walk up to you, Boris, and give you a hug, and whenever you try to move him the way you moved Askeladd, he's a solid fucking brick. Doesn't move. Goes, it is good to see you again, Boris. It's been, 10 winters, I believe, hasn't it?
Give me a second. And Boris will turn around and put the 2 fingers to his mouth and do a really loud whistle.
Mm-hmm.
And wave to his soldiers to go off and basically take them off the ready.
Okay. And see them all relax and pull their shields up.
Bring your friends inside. You had me startled for a minute.
Very well.
Ragnar.
Alright, everyone. Let us head out. Come. And we'll start walking behind Boris.
That's my wife.
Borscht.
I don't know why, he just turned into a purple cat in my head for some reason. So, you're all heading through this town. A very nice town. The building architecture is slightly different from Drakenfjord. Some of it's the same, some of it is different.
So when you're looking at the buildings, you're gonna actually like, if you've ever seen, there's a slight of them in Vikings. They raided like a town like this, but all of the buildings are on like wood. So it's almost, think of a trailer home. How the bottom of the trailer home actually isn't the building, but it's like clear underneath with some pegs. That's basically every house up into the ending wall. And there's roughly about 100 to 150 houses. As you like walk through, there is a stoneness like to the roads when you're going through, but outside of that it is muddy dirt. Ow.
Would you like to describe the longhouse? The meeting hall, so to say.
Yeah, so this is where you basically walk in. It is, well, one of the nicest or nicer buildings in the town. Built with once you walk in, so it's a giant staircase that goes through these huge doors, and once you walk in, it's this long stone. Just think of an L, or not an L, but just a line, and stone around it with a giant fire and coals burning in the center, with spigot or spits going down it. And then on either side are long tables with chairs and etc. And at the far end is somewhat of a throne or a chair covered in pelts and etc. Where you see another gentleman sitting to the side of it on the staircase before the throne. But think of it as a warm hearth, well lit. Yeah, that's what you see.
What y'all doing?
I'm gonna down a beer that I made.
Okay. It's simple enough. Beer does get made fairly quickly. Everyone else? Do y'all wish to take a seat at one of the tables, or just remain standing?
I'll take it to one of the tables.
Yeah, I'll take a seat.
I'm gonna I'm gonna ask. Hey, yo, Meech. Let me get a shot of that rum.
Alright. I'm gonna reach in my bag and grab the flask of endless rum. Hand it to him.
Yes, sir.
Don't spend it all in one place, brother.
Wouldn't be a challenge.
Endless. Yeah, I was like, if it's endless, it's be pretty challenging. I'm gonna grab Akaslad and Ragnar and then bring them kind of to the side of the doorway,
Mm-hmm.
and then put, I'd say like arms over their shoulders, but it's not really because it's kind of just like a hand on each shoulder because they're shorter than me.
Yeah.
And go, well, what you think? Nothing an old soldier can't do.
Looks very good, Boris. I'm very, very proud, so to say. You did good. Last time I saw you, you were nothing more than a simple soldier on the shield wall, and now look at you.
What
Jarl
the
of your
fuck?
own place.
Well, there ain't a lot of fighting here, but there's a lot of good folk. Speaking of that, he'll bring his hands to his suit and do another loud whistle, which is even louder because it's inside.
Mm-hmm.
And a couple of people will shuffle out of the doorways that are to the side of the throne, and I'll tell them to bring mead and food to the tables where the guests are. So, okay, where you guys sat down. This will be mutton and an ale of choice.
Ooh.
Okay. What type
Eating
of ale
good.
do they have a choice from?
That's a great question. What's the difference in ales? Yeah.
So, mead is just like straight honey mead. It's just honey.
Okay.
Ale is like a bunch of like just different things.
Okay.
So it could be, let's go with this. It could be so one could
It would
be
be something for them. It's not a straight ale. It's something to test their spirits. I'll give you that.
okay, I got you. Perfect.
Mead.
It is a yeah, I got you. It is a something that it's taken a couple years to get, but thankfully the years that you did wait was worth it. You have 100 casks of this type of ale, and it is called Stinging Hornet Ale. You know it is sold and created by a man named Osiris Thornhollow, who is a Goliath down in the mainland. And he told you, whenever you bought all of this ale, it is made with honey, alchemist fire, and hornet venom.
Yeah, that sounds great to me.
Okay. Everyone,
And so I'm going to serve that to each of them.
you're
You're
all
dealing
brought
with a professional alcoholic.
that is true.
Not real life.
Mutton. So y'all are all brought a platter of mutton, lamb bacon, and this ale that smells very sweet and has a slight hint of like habanero at the end of it.
Mm.
Y'all digging?
Hell
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay. Everyone make a Constitution saving throw.
I'm not gonna drink.
Pussy.
I don't
Yeah.
care.
Complete.
23.
I'm gonna respectfully decline.
So the person who's
Constitution plus 1, 19.
out of everybody who's drinking, are you the only one drinking, or is there somebody else not drinking?
It's probably just
I'm
him.
the only one not drinking.
Got it. And you are, what's your class, etc.?
Cleric,
My what?
Ranger, Gunslinger.
Cleric, Ranger,
Cleric,
Gunslinger,
Ranger,
yeah.
Gunslinger, got it.
Wait, Han, why can't I throw a Constitution. What am I
I'll
doing wrong?
I'll
You
I'll
can.
say
What are you
that I
talking about?
give mine to Meech.
Okay. Is it not letting you click,
Um,
John?
No, it's not throwing anything.
I got you, homie. Give me a second.
Yeah.
It's probably lagging out, and so whenever it does throw, it's gonna throw like fucking 17 of them. It does that to us whenever we're playing all the fucking time.
Yeah, like I'm clicking on it and it's nothing's happening.
Oh,
Mm,
there it goes.
Nope.
Oh, there it goes.
that was me. Okay. Okay. That's okay. So, all you needed was to get above a 10. That's it. Because whenever you drink this ale, y'all take, y'all are used to drinking, so y'all take a pretty big gulp of this ale, and it is spicy. Like, fucking spicy, spicy. You can breathe fire, almost. But y'all drink it, and after the spice goes away, it turns into a very, like, smooth sweet. Very, very smooth sweet. And there is zero burn of alcohol at all.
So, I would have walked over to the table when they brought the mead,
Mm.
and then seeing the person who didn't drink, I would have walked over to them and go, "What's wrong? You don't like my hospitality?"
I appreciate the drink, sir. I'm just not drinking anymore. I don't like myself when I drink, and I'd prefer to like myself.
I'm gonna roll an insight check.
Go for it.
Go ahead.
Oh, it's not high. Okay. It's a nat 1.
He is disrespectful as all hell. He didn't drink the drink you gave him. What the fuck?
All right.
It's starting to
Look
make you
down.
think maybe it's 'cause I'm new. Maybe it's 'cause you just don't know me. Who knows? Either way, it's not about culture.
So I'll go. Well, if you don't want my drink, the drink is to prove trust. How else will you prove it? And you will see a kind of a small grin start on his face.
The others have proven their trust, and they trust me. Is that not good enough? I
Well,
simply don't want the drink, but I
turn to the
appreciate
others.
the gesture nonetheless.
I'll turn to the others and look and go, does he speak the truth?
Yeah, he's pretty trustworthy.
Don't really know why he doesn't want the drink, but I mean, I get it.
So inside on the group, that is a 16.
They're telling the truth. They trust him.
Destined to die, so he's taking his time.
Okay, so with that, I will take a piece of leather parchment, bring it out, take a dagger, and cut basically a fourth out of it.
Okay.
Grab this charcoal piece and draw a signet on it. It is a diamond with a V going through it. I could draw it, but I don't. Think of so it's a diamond and then a V going through the middle, with the bottom of the V ending in the middle, and then going back up.
Okay.
And I'll be like, well, since you won't drink, hold on to this. And then I'll hold the parchment and hand it to you, the person who didn't drink.
Sounds good. And I'll take it.
So he gets up, the smile kind of goes away, gets a mild disappointment. Walks over to Ragnar and starts chit-chatting to them again.
Okay. The rest of you?
Sparking a conversation, basically like, what you been doing, how you been, etc.
Okay. The rest of you, what are you doing now that you're in these foreign lands? Somewhat.
Give me a beer.
I give him one of the beers I made.
Okay.
Hey, was that the dog?
Yep.
Dog, I have beers.
And nobody failed that save, by the way, right?
Yeah.
Everyone succeeded?
Yeah, no, everyone was
Okay.
fine.
I thought so, but I was like, you know what? I didn't ask.
I
So.
can handle my own. What do you mean?
The only one, if they would have failed, the only thing that would have happened is like, you know how you're eating a pepper and then you cough and it gets stuck in your throat and you're like, God damn it,
Well,
please
yeah,
kill me.
That's
It's
the,
like that.
That's the point.
Okay. So, let's see.
It's a test of spirits.
Ragnar will, after chatting with you a bit, the rest of you are hearing this as you're chowing down. Dave, they poured you a glass of water instead.
Awesome.
Isn't.
So y'all hear Ragnar tell Boris a story. He'll tell him 5 years ago, my son Bjorn murdered half of our family in cold blood. Their blood still stains my old home's halls, and I ended up taking the blame for it. Me and the rest of my family went into hiding, and as a part of that hiding to keep the rest of my family safe, I'm serving some time in the wild hunt, you could say. Have you heard the stories before?
Yeah, we've become pretty familiar with the Wild Hunt.
Oh no, not y'all, I'm talking to Boris.
Oh,
It is talking to.
Oh, sorry, I didn't hear it. Go ahead.
You're good.
I thought you were talking to them.
No, Ragnar just explains he's 5 years ago, his adopted son murdered half of their family and left their halls covered in blood. And he said he took the blame for it and put the rest of his family into hiding. And a part of the deal of him putting his family into hiding was he has to serve some time in the wild hunt. Then he just simply asks,
hearing
have
that
you
he
heard the
killed
stories?
part of his family, not hearing this, he goes, "Who did he kill?"
Well,
Being close to you and knowing most of your family.
his elder brother and all of his sons. His daughters as well.
So, I probably would have known the grandkids.
Yeah, you would have met them all.
Yeah.
You remember Bjorn? He is a probably about 6 foot tall, 6'2", very light-skinned man. Like when I'm saying light-skinned is like almost white of his skin, like
Light
Snow
skin,
White,
that's pale.
like Snow White, yeah. His eyes were almost like the sun. They seemed to have an unnatural yellow glow. But for the most part, Ragnar always claimed him, this is my son, this is Bjorn Shadowfern.
And Bjorn was the one who killed everybody.
Killed
right?
everybody, yes.
Okay.
he'll tell you that he killed no. He killed his older brother's wife, Siggy, and the rest of their sons and daughters, and then his brother he pinned on a wall.
You will see him start to white knuckle his fists as you see that Ragnar looks at him and sees that old fire in his eyes that he used to have in battle start to rage in the back of his head. And through the grit of his teeth goes, I must excuse myself. And before either of them can respond, walks out of the front of the door and heads outside.
We'll be here, friend. And what is the name of your second?
That'll be Gus.
Gus, okay. And Gus is the other dude standing in there with you, correct? Or
That'll
with
be
Ragnar.
the other guy that was sitting on the stairs by my throne.
Yeah, okay. So the rest of y'all will see this man walk up to Ragnar. Ragnar will greet him as Gus. And Gus will say, "So what y'all doing here in Bark, Ragnar? I assume it wasn't just to come here and piss off Boris." And Ragnar will tell him, he's like, "Yes, it was not only that. We have, we need your assistance. We need the entire town's of Bark's assistance. We have a warning, so to say. I wasn't really there to hear it, but these guys," and he'll nod over to all y'all eating, "because these guys, they were present, and I'm only here to make sure they're safe. That's all. Sigurd told them to handle this. It's on them."
Everybody who wants to, give me perception checks.
Okay.
+6, I'll go ahead and roll. 15.
19.
16
Anybody
from
else?
each.
16? 16 from each? So the
Uh,
19...
I'm reloading my D&D page.
Yeah. Oof. Oof.
Damn.
God damn.
Okay.
Okay. Go ahead.
It sounds like it wasn't good.
It
So
was
for
2
the
and a 1.
19,
Mhm.
for the 19, you will hear off in the distance the sound of almost thunder and lightning, but upon wood. As it basically sounds like if you took an axe, but amplify it, and then a kind of a shatter effect. You are the only one who hears this.
Everyone else, y'all just
Shut up.
think it's simple thunder.
The sound is obviously it is coming from the door that is now open, the front door.
Mhm.
So, as Vlad hears this, everyone else, y'all were sort of just pointed at by Ragnar to say, like, it's not my job to get y'all, it's theirs.
I'm going outside.
Okay.
And how far is this?
Roughly half mile, maybe less.
Shit. Alright. I'm just gonna head over there too.
Okay. Glad you'll start taking off. Everyone else, what are y'all doing inside? Meech, Dave.
Yeah, I'll just follow Vlad. I mean, I don't. He doesn't like me, so I'm just gonna let others do the talking.
Yeah, I'll just follow them as well.
I seem to have offended, so.
Well, the offended has left.
Yes, the offended is left and Vlad is after him. Y'all are
Yeah.
talking to the second in command and Ragnar was like, it's not my job to get y'all, it's theirs. And then now everyone's walking out the door.
Yeah.
Okay.
Precisely.
Meech, what are you doing, bud?
I want to talk to Lucy if you figure anything out.
Okay, roll a percentile die, D100.
$67.
Okay. Close your eyes to try to get a connection with Lucy. And you feel that ever familiar open up your eyes and you're in the Obsidian Cathedral. Old man sitting where he always sits on his throne. How can I help you, Mr. Meech? How are you doing today?
Why does it always feel so good in here? You got an AC in this one?
Kind of. I use magic to keep the floors cold and my seats warm.
You really don't, man.
Yeah. What's up, Meech?
You ever figure anything out about that thing I asked you? How to be more stealthy? It's kind of hard being, a giant and moving around.
Well, there's some magical items you can try. As far as you just learning how to stealth, I'd ask your friend, what's his name? What's his name? My grandson, the one with the black hair.
Black hair.
Vladjuk, that's his name, Vladjuk. You can ask him, I guess he's one of the sneaky types.
Make you snake?
Yeah. And
bread.
I don't know. Heinrich. You'll see Heinrich pop out of a corner. What's up, boss? What's up, Mr. Meech? What's going on? And Lucy will just go, we have any bread in the kitchen? Heinrich will go, no, Ifrit just ate the last piece.
Down.
Ifrit is my bird. Don't talk about my bird that way.
Oh, I love birds. Never mind. I take back everything I just said.
Yeah.
They're my favorite.
You've met him before.
Bro, as I say it.
Lucy will tell you, you've met him before. You remember my phoenix, don't you?
Oh man, I have your memory. Except you have really good memory, but I have your memory if you acted your age.
A dust particle?
Exactly.
Fair is fair. Is there anything else I can help you with? Have you been keeping my amulet safe?
Yeah, I've been keeping it in my bag.
Very good. Make sure Will gets that.
I will. No pun intended.
At least
Ah,
I can see
yeah.
where the boy gets his sense of humor from.
Man, I thought you'd have some bread in here. Next time I come, can you save me a piece of bread?
And that's between you and Ifrit,
Can I talk to him?
I suppose. Lucy will give a whistle, and Ifrit will come out of his shoulder, and you'll see the brimstone and lava phoenix once more. There's a very large bird. He's almost the size of you.
I'm gonna ask Cabron if he can ask him for a couple of feathers.
For what?
Some feathers. Phoenix feathers.
But for what? What do you wish to use my feathers for, Meech? You'll hear Ifrit talking to you.
Oh, he can speak to me?
Yes, I can speak.
They seem like they have value, but I also kind of have selfish intent with them, really, just to help myself. But I am a good heart, so maybe it'll come to a situation where I can use it to help someone out. There are good people out there.
There are, and you are proof of that. I suppose I will give you 3 of my feathers, but do not sell them.
I
They're
will
not
not.
meant for normal mortals, Meech. You
I
can
promise.
you can add 3 brimstone phoenix feathers to your inventory. Everyone else, Vlad, Dave, John, what are y'all doing now?
So correct. The whole issue with you running out was from what Ragnarok told you about what his son did, correct?
Correct.
Yes.
Okay.
Not that you can hear it, but yeah.
Yeah, but I mean that was the tension from the story. Okay.
I'm just gonna be writing and reading in a book.
Okay.
I'm just going to see what had happened, because I know like from my perception I know it wasn't just thunder.
Yeah.
Correct.
So eventually you'll get closer to where you think the sound was, and does it happen again?
It would be, no, it would be outside
Okay.
the gates.
Okay.
Or the
So
construction wall.
you get just past the newly fabricated defensive gates, as word has spread up here, or at least you can assume, Vlad, that word has spread that something is coming. You get past the gates, and on a tree or on the gates itself?
On a tree outside the gate.
Okay. On a tree outside the gate, it is not felled just yet, but it looks like a breath of wind could probably knock this tree over, as there's a good chunk of the tree missing.
Think as if a cannonball hit it.
Yeah. And standing there is Boris with a relatively large hammer with a spike on the back of it.
Ooh, it's probably a decently cold night. Probably radiating a little bit of steam off of him.
Oh yeah.
Damn.
I'm just gonna sit there heavily breathing, looking at the tree.
Is that cannonball that hit that? I'm not there.
Yeah, you're not there.
I'm gonna see this. I'm just gonna take a minute for you to like recollect your thoughts and just saying from where what I'm seeing
dead,
and yeah
man.
and you. I'm not even gonna try to say anything while you're already worked up. So I'm just gonna wait for you to simmer down and just like by the time you turn over and look, you'll just see that like from my facial expression just to see how you're doing and like what's going on at all.
So you'll probably wait a minute or two. The steam kind of subsides, and you hear a big old kind of that,
Mm.
and he'll turn around to see a group of people taking pictures of him. Paparazzi! Oh, just kidding. No. No, he'll turn around and see the group. And then she's gonna kind of stare at you with a hammer in one hand to the right and nothing in his left hand. Or, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I had to look at my hands to decide. Yeah, and he'll just look at you for a hot second, you either say something first or nothing at all.
I'm gonna look at you with the axe and look back at the tree and I'm just gonna be like, pretty impressive, but just want to make sure you're all good from what Ragnarok's telling you. I know it's a lot to take in from us just getting to the location, what's going on. We're pretty thrown into the mix too. So I mean, I understand, and it's a lot different for your situation because I know you're pretty well acquainted with them, so it's a lot different scenario with you. We're just trying to see if there's anything we can do.
It's a cold night. We probably should go back. And the heavy footsteps he starts walking towards you.
I'm
Just gonna
glad you
wait
get
for him
one of
to
those
pass
like
by.
butthole
Yeah.
pucker moments. You're like, yeah. Oh God! Thank God he walked by. Oh. Oh.
This mountain of a unit walks by and goes back to the keep.
Everyone else, y'all heading back with him?
Yeah, I'm just gonna wait for him to like pass by me and just have that sense of relief and then just walk behind him and go back to the inn.
Okay. I'm assuming the two
Good,
that
like,
are.
You got any baby wipes, bro?
I'm assuming the two that are following you turn around, follow you. Follow you back.
Yep.
Boris, whenever you reach the inside, or you reach the hall, you see Ragnar and Gus standing there talking about like the big man was just there, and then he poofed. And Ragnar just says, this is the part you walk in on. Ragnar says like, look, it's just, don't question it too much, okay? There's some things about these guys that I don't think no matter how long I live, I can understand. Okay? And at this meet, you poof back to the table with the 3 feathers in hand. As Boris, you see this, while true to their word, nobody was at the table anymore. A shadowy tendril and almost flame flickers for a moment, and the big man is sitting at the table once again. And you can feel the heat and smell the brimstone for a split second, and then it all goes away back to the nice cold night air.
Which one is this one? Did he
Meech.
take a drink of the drink?
Yes, he did.
Okay. So I'm gonna see this, and to one up him on my way back, I'm gonna walk through the center line of coals. All the way back.
Okay. So you all see Boris go straight through the bed of coals as Meech poofs back in, and y'all can all, like, this is the first time that whenever Meech comes back, y'all can
Going to
smell
the throne,
brimstone.
obviously.
Damn.
As the rest of the party, y'all know exactly where he just went and where he just came from.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna yell. Another beer, please.
I'll scoot Meech my beer.
He already drank it. The
Oh,
servants,
okay. He already
yeah.
drank it. Cool. Good.
Servants
Yeah, good.
comes over, gives you.
I was gonna say, you see one of the people that I shuffled over there earlier.
Yeah.
bringing-
They'll ask
go
you,
and
do
grab
you wish?
ale? Ale.
Yeah. Do you wish to have some of the regular stuff or the good stuff again?
The good stuff being the stuff they
Okay.
brought you first.
Yeah.
The
Okay,
good, yeah,
no
the good
problem.
stuff's.
Make another Constitution check.
It's a spicy.
Yeah, good. It's a spicy. Oh yeah, you're good. You drink it, and you get a little bit coughed up. You're like, oh god. Oh, there we go. Oh, that's good. Oh, that's good. Wash it down with some rum. Yeah, you're good.
Imagine having a drink that's so strong that you need rum to chase it down.
How flammable is this stuff?
Well, considering alchemist fire lights on fire just by touching the air,
Yeah.
fairly flammable.
I need some of that stuff.
So, you're all now standing in this abode. Well, not really abode, more of a longhouse. Yeah. What are y'all doing now? Gus is just gonna be so. Does anyone want to tell me why you're actually here?
You're supposed to do something.
Oh, is that fucking something you're supposed to do, big man?
Brother, I have the memory of a rock. Of a dust particle, as one person told me recently. But
Oh, good god.
yeah, I don't remember.
Ah, you're okay, big man. Don't worry. Just have another drink.
I'm gonna stand up from the chair and crisscross applesauce
Okay.
with my drink.
You, Vlad, he'll point at you. You go, why are y'all here? Don't get me wrong, I appreciate the company. It's nice to see new faces every once in a while, but you just came in. Ragnar told us a very unfortunate story. You came in with emissary flags, no less, so I can only assume it's something important.
This is Gus talking, right?
Yes, this is Gus talking.
As he finishes the story, Ragnar's standing next to Gus relatively.
Yeah.
After I make my way through the bristling coals, I will go, Gus, Ragnar, I think it's time to call it a night. Duh. Staring at the both of them, mostly Ragnar.
Duh. Very well. You show us to an inn, please, good friend, and we'll stay there for the night, and in the morning we can continue our conversations.
Gus. Duh.
So, Boris will lead everybody to an inn. Boris will go
No,
back to
Gus
his own
will.
house. Oh, Gus will. Okay. Gus will lead everybody to an inn
Boris will stay in the hall.
Okay. Everybody can take another long rest if you need it, which none of you really do. Well, you kind of do just for sleeping purposes, but y'all take a long rest and you awaken in the morning. What y'all doing now?
Honestly, I need to go to bed.
I'm
so
still writing and reading in my book.
Okay.
I'm gonna say I slept in and I'm going to bed. Alright.
Alright, Ed, you're good, man.
That's alright.
Thank you for being here, bud. We'll see you next
Yeah.
time.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Deuces.
John, what are you writing about?
Stuff. Stuff the DM does not need to know right now.
Okay, fair is fair. You're
Diary.
a delusional god after all, so I mean I can't really question it too much. Even being God, I can't really question it too much. Vlad, Dave, what are y'all doing?
Oh, I'm getting up. Kind of just, trying to wake myself up and then remembering where I'm at and getting my bearings and what we're doing.
Okay. And Dave?
Oh, bad. I was muted. So we're at like some inn now, right? And
Mm-hmm.
Boris was just there at the hall.
Yeah, Boris stayed in the hall for the night, y'all went to an inn to sleep for the night, and now it's the morning.
Okay. Um. I guess I'm gonna do something, and I don't know if it's gonna work, but I'm gonna go find Boris.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll just go find Boris.
Boris, would you still be in the hall?
Correct.
Okay. You find him in the hall.
Sitting upon my chair.
Cool.
Cool.
Nice.
Actually, no, not sitting in my chair. Sitting at the L that goes all the way to the end. I'll be
Yeah.
sitting on the floor with the metal poker poking the fire.
Okay.
You know, one knee up style, kind of.
Yeah, like.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I get you. I'm gonna walk up to you, Boris, and I'm gonna give you your leather strip, or I'm gonna extend the leather strip, and I'm gonna say, I've never been a man of words. I was once in a dark place in my life, and I apologize if my actions yesterday offended you. But I no longer want to be that man in that dark place. There's a war happening. We don't know when, and we really don't know where. And that's why we're here. And that's why we have these flags. To be able to have you fight alongside us. And I know that I'm not the person you want to see probably because of this, and I like gesture at the little leather strip. But I'm taking initiative for the first time in my life. And like I said, I no longer want to be that man, so I apologize. but I appreciate it nonetheless. And I'm just still holding it, and that's it.
Boris, sitting in his position, will raise up his hand to basically have it lay into his hand. And then you more than likely let go.
Yeah.
I'll bring it, look at it, and go, have you been to war, son?
Nope.
In combats of nother than yourselves.
Besides the combat that I have experienced with my comrades in this party, nay. But I grew up experiencing a different kind of war. So it is a familiar yet distant feeling.
He will take his thumb and rub it over the cloth and go, unfortunately, war is inevitable. No matter the diplomacy, sorry,
You're good.
and the kindness of others. The squabble happened between some lord of another land or some prince too stubborn to realize his own, and will be sent off nonetheless. But now, I get to choose my fate. And he stares at it even longer, looking. So what is it that this group of adventurers, renegades, and people I would so call friends before have brought to my tables?
Can you rephrase that? I'm stupid, and that didn't make sense to regular me. Sorry.
Negotiation. What do you bring to the table in order
Ah,
for
what
him
do
to
I
come
bring?
fight for you?
Exactly. What did you guys come here for? And what did the people that I trusted the most have brought to me with people I would so call strangers?
I don't know what I can offer you because I hold no power at all. No title, no glory. But I hope that in joining us and defending the land that you call home, that we all can
And so he looks at the leather cloth,
I mean,
crumbles it up, and sticks it back into his bag. Well, no offense to you, but I can defend myself well enough on my own. As he takes the iron prod and prods the fire, spricking up those little red hot sparks that come up when you move that little fire to campfire.
Okay.
yeah, the embers. I appreciate you for hearing me out, nonetheless, and I'll walk away and go back to my room.
Okay.
Wait.
So, with this being left to think on, and John still writing in his journal, Boris
I
being
hate
now.
that you say John, because
Yeah.
you literally said John, and I was like, I'm not writing in any journal.
Yeah,
And I
I'm
was
not
like,
writing shit.
Fuck. It's so bad. Go ahead, sorry.
John writing in his journal,
Can you
Vlad.
call him Jonathan? Thank you.
I can just call him Mr.
Doc.
Bean. Doc, yeah.
Doc.
I'm just
what,
kidding. Go ahead.
Vlad, what are you doing for the morning?
By by this time, like when the whole conversation was going on, I'd seen him walk out a little bit further, Dave, and I kind of got the gist of the conversation. So by the time I had like basically walked up, I heard the end half of what was going on. So I kind of like understood like the recollection that from what he had told Dave, and I kind of like, recollected on what he had said.
Okay. Alright. So, with all of this and y'all heading back to your inn, or heading back to the inn, you now know that more than likely you'll have to head to Dune Haven to find more allies.
Mm-hmm.
With your adventure in Burke being somewhat of a disappointment, you all just lay in bed, lay on a tree, write in your journal, poke your fires. With that, we will pick up for the next time.